everybody, and welcome in for another edition of Black Bears Hockey here live on the air on the Black Bears YouTube page. Brooks Hill and Cole Prenti here with you for the final time this season, calling the game remotely as the Black Bears take on the Watertown Wolves. 17th meeting of the year, and the Black Bears tonight look to make it a sweet 16 victories over the Wolves here tonight in the final matchup of the regular season.
And, you can't take anyone lightly in this league. I know Watertown's been out of the playoffs for quite a while now, but you really have to make sure you bring your A game. Going to be some new guys getting some looks here. The college kids going to get their chance to crack the lineup, and we're just going to have to see what you got. It's an important game for some people.
A very rookie-heavy lineup tonight for the Black Bears. No Tyson Kirkby, no Gavin Yates, no Jesse Anderson, and no Dan Stone on his birthday. So the Black Bears have some new assistant captains for tonight that we're talking about on the other side of this break. Talk about the lineup in depth tonight as the Black Bears and Wolves get set for puck drop here at the FW Web Company first period. Don't go anywhere, fans. Black Bears hockey is just around the corner. You're listening to the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show, and we'll have more for you right after this.
Join the Black Bears for their final home game of the regular season next Saturday, April 11th at 7 p.m. as they take on the Danbury Hat Tricks. Join us for a special pregame ceremony where we give team awards for the first time ever. Tickets are limited, and it's a game that you won't want to miss. Get your tickets now at binghamtonblackbears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
Welcome back in, everybody. Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Triple Cities Family Dental makes your smile their priority. Call and schedule an appointment. You can visit them anytime. If you make one, give them a ring at 607-545-4148. Excited. Going to see Dr. Adam this upcoming week.
I know you were saying it last night, and I was making fun of you because most people are nervous about the dentist.
Oh, I'm still nervous, but I'm excited that I'm going. It's something that has to get done. You want to kind of take that away before, get that out of the way before they get set to go for the postseason. So, yeah, I'm really pumped up about it. One thing tonight, Black Bears, as we just talked about before we went to a quick timeout, none of their regular captains in the lineup tonight, Cole. So people who are wearing the letters are veteran forwards C.J. Stubbs and Mac Jansen, and everybody calls him the practice captain, but he's known to us as Dan Weber.
It's quite the week for Dan Weber, and yeah, we've seen him for quite a while be called the practice captain. It's clear the guys respect him in the locker room and they look up to him, and he's got a veteran voice nowadays, now that he's been around for about 4 years now. So no surprise to see Weebs hit that letter on his chest.
He's got a lot of nicknames. Weebs, Lieutenant Dan, the People's President of Whitney Point, practice captain, and now fiance. So there's 5 right off the top, and Dan Weber gets to wear a letter tonight. I'm really excited. Guys like C.J. Stubbs and Mac Jansen, they've worn letters in the past with other pro teams, but first time for Dan Weber, and I think it's going to be a really big night. Obviously, the Black Bears going a very heavy rookie lineup tonight, as Austin DeRazio is going to play with Scott Romikers, not his regular partner Dan Stone, who has the night off. Sam Holy and Matt York are going to play together. And Chichu is back in the lineup, which is great news. And he's paired up with Dan Weber, who he was originally playing with before he got hurt.
Which is great to see Chichu back in the lineup. It was a couple weeks there. We were wondering where he was going to be, and able to slot him back in there is always a good sign. And anytime you get anyone back from injury is a positive.
Emerson Emery, Mason Hohen, back in the lineup for the Black Bears tonight as well, as it is very important that you get the players who are college rookies 5 games, so that way they qualify for the postseason. So that's one thing that Brant Sherwood did say last time we were out at Tully's, is he was going to do everything in his power to make sure that all the college rookie signees got their games to be qualified. Because at this point, you'd rather have the most. You'd rather have more than what you need in the postseason. Doesn't mean they're going to play every game, come playoff time. But in case someone gets hurt or you need to change things up, you want to have those guys eligible and be with you out there.
And he's really good at managing the guys and managing their minutes and managing who plays and how many games they have. So no surprise here that Coach Sherwood getting his young guys some more games under their belt. And I think maybe after tonight, are they all going to be qualified?
We're having the update for that. I believe some people need more games. We actually wanted to cut right there real quick and see Commissioner of the League Don Kernan presenting Jeff Barrett with a Lifetime Achievement Award for his many years of service with the Watertown Wolves. And I believe Jeff has already announced that tonight is going to be his final game with the Wolves. So big congrats to Jeff, and we hope he enjoys the next stage of his life. He's been a great person to talk to, not only about hockey, but playing golf up in Watertown, giving me a lot of course recommendations. And he's a guy who's been around the area for a long time and is a very big local celebrity up there in the North Country.
Yeah, congrats to him. I think I would have loved to see him down here a couple more times. It's the only shame is I never really got to talk to Jeff Barrett that much.
Most of the conversations have been over the phone the last couple of times since we don't travel up to Watertown given the broadcast capabilities up there. But big congrats to Jeff and his family, and we wish him the best in whatever he chooses to do as well. We're going to take a timeout here on the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. We're back with you right after this.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Too loud. All right, welcome back in, everybody. While we get the music adjusted here, I want to welcome you back into the Triple Cities Family Dental pregame show. Let me just make sure that we are still on time with the game feed. And we have not missed anything yet. The officials have just made their way out onto the ice as we are getting set for puck drop once again, 17th and final time this season against the Watertown Wolves. Obviously, Cole, it's been a dominated one-sided matchup this season. Black Bears have taken 15 out of the previous 16 against the Wolves. However, only time that the Wolves have won against the Black Bears have been in this building.
Correct, and I mean, this building's a weird one to play in. It's a little smaller, it's a little tougher. It's got its quirks to it, and the Black Bears have played here quite a few times, so they should know what they need to do and what's going to be different for them. But as I say that, there's also the young kids, the rookies, that may not know exactly what goes on up in the Watertown Municipal Arena. But last game of the season up there for the Wolves, I believe Jeff Barrett said on the opening, so it's their last home game, so I'm sure they're going to be trying to show out one more time for their fans.
Worth noting, Justin Coachman, former Black Bear and current head coach of the Watertown Wolves, signed as a celebrity player today. So he's going to play in the final home game of the season for the Wolves.
I thought he was going to retire a Black Bear.
I think he's always been a Wolf through and through.
I think so too.
You know, it was nice of him to lend his talents to the Black Bears for, you know, that playoff run, first year of Coach Sherwood. But you know what? I think when it's all said and done, he's always a Watertown Wolf at heart.
I mean, if you take a look, I remember he has a big tattoo right here of their Commissioner Cup championship logo. So tells you exactly how he feels. And congrats for Justin Coachman on that Commissioner Cup all those years ago. And it's going to be fun to see him out there tonight.
All right. Well, Cole, let's talk about last night, all part of Black Bears Rewind, brought to you by Bear Bright Electric. Cole, Binghamton wins the game 5-1, and it was a long game. We obviously had a lot of fights, a lot of penalties, a lot of goals. Black Bears fell behind 1-0, but then they scored the next 5 to finish off Port Huron as they win the season series 7-1.
You know, and it was a kind of a weird goal that went in on the first time too. It was deflected, I think, and Tomei had some business in front of him going on. I don't know exactly what happened there, but the Black Bears were able to respond and throw the physicality around, throw their bodies around, and keep the revolving door moving, and able to get themselves into a pretty good spot where they took the lead into this during the second period. They went tied into the second, then they took the lead, and then never really looked back.
Also worth noting, Blake Anderson did leave with the Prowlers last night. They are in Danbury tonight. He was attended to by medical professionals here in the building, and they deemed that he was going to be okay to travel with the team to their next destination. So big, awesome news to hear that Blake Anderson is okay, and we wish him a speedy recovery as he went down pretty hard in the first period as well. And, you know, you never hope anybody gets hurt no matter what team they play for or what jersey they wear. Obviously, it was a scary situation last night, but really good news coming out of Port Huron earlier this morning.
Yeah, and I shot Will Wiggleman a text last night, the broadcaster for the Port Huron Prowlers, just checking in. He said that Blake was feeling a little better when they got onto the bus, and it was just good to hear that he was feeling even a little better. So, you know, good to see that hopefully he's on the right track, and who knows, maybe we can see him back on the ice before too long, and I'm sure that would be awesome for them.
All right, well, we will take a timeout, come back. Very exciting D-squared home improvement goaltending matchup to talk about tonight. We'll tell you all about it when we come back after this timeout. Back with you right here on the Triple Cities Family Dental Pregame Show when we come back right after this.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears! The Black Bears are back on home ice Friday, March 27th at 7 p.m. as they take on the Danbury Hat Tricks.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. You see the ceremonial puck drop taking place between Dustin Henning and Dan Weaver tonight. Getting set Let's talk about the goaltending matchup because we got some facts. It's former Black Bear Marshall McCallum in net for Watertown. 1-2-0 on the year. 360 goals against average and a 901 save percentage. His only win of the season was when he was with the Black Bears over the Watertown Wolves in this building. And on the other side, Connor McAnanama returns back in between the pipes for the Black Bears. 12-2-0 on the year with Binghamton, a 248 goals against average and a save percentage of 902. Funny enough, last time McAnanama played for the Black Bears, January 2nd in Watertown, and that was the one time Watertown won. So, how about that for a D-squared home improvement goaltending matchup? As the Black Bears now try to come back and complete a 16-victory season against the Wolves as we are set officially underway. Watertown tries a wraparound bid early as Weber and Lathan are back on the blue line. Sirota, Stefan, and Sargis are up front for the Black Bears as tonight's A&C Heating and Air Conditioning starting lineup members. Watertown with the first shot on goal. They will quickly up the puck right back to Stefan. Late developing 2-on-1. Sirota charges the net, but Stefan's wrist shot is knocked away by McCallum. DeRazio pinching in, sends it across to the middle, maybe intended for Sirota, but it ricochets off the skate of Scotty Romakers. Stolen away. Romakers continuing the pressure as the Black Bears create the first forecheck turnover of the night. Do you think we'll be able to count how many turnovers they create on the forecheck, or is that number just going to get too high?
It's going to get too high and too difficult.
Bondarenko, Stubbs, and Jansen out there now for the Black Bears. As Jansen tries to send it up top to the wall. Instead, the Wolves will try to clear. Knocked down on the way through, and this one is going to be cleared out of play.
Wonder what it's going to be like for the Black Bears to face a former goaltender of theirs in Marshall McCallum, and if they know any secrets from the time he spent in practice with them, but I think they're going to get the first power play here.
They are. It is a delay of game penalty to start, and in true Watertown fashion, don't have a number 2 on my roster that I printed off from the league website, so.
That might be Justin Coachman. Oh, it's not, though. But
No,
that's
I think I would recognize him.
But he's the only number I don't really have here.
So time of the penalty, 1 minute, 28 seconds in. This is a Meyer security power play for the Black Bears. Watertown able to get control off the faceoff, and this will be sent all the way back down to McAnanama. Sets it up on a tee for DeRazio, and Henning will follow him behind the net. That creates separation for the young gun defender as he drives all the way down and fires a wrist shot that McCallum will handle. Puck stays available, and the Wolves are able to get the clear. So remember, no Kirkby tonight on this first power play unit. No Dan Stone, no Gavin Yates, and no Jesse Anderson on the second unit. So Jansen couldn't hold it in at the line. It'll be pushed out by the Wolves as they come back over. DeRazio trying to shave up some ice, and it looks like the Black Bears not going to be able to catch up to it. Here comes Darian Benchik in, short-handed, goes 5-hole, and the Wolves score first.
Oh, what a goal from Benchich right there. He just takes that puck, gets shot out of a cannon, able to beat it right through the legs of Connor McAnanama. And Darian Benchik did spend some time last year in practice with Connor McAnanama, so you wonder if he knew where to look. But usually Connor doesn't get beat there. I think it's just a bit of rust coming back.
So Watertown scores short-handed. 2 minutes and 23 seconds into the contest. A breakaway, too. Nobody in front of Darian.
Last time the Black Bears were in Watertown, I believe they gave up the first goal early as well.
I believe that is true. So the Black Bears are still on a Meyer security power play for the time being. They have 50 seconds to work with as Romakers comes over the line and will pass it back to Sirota. They get set up. Stefan, Romakers, Sirota, and Sargis, and there's one unnamed player on the far side. Wrist shot is going to be tipped wide by Romakers. Looks like that's Chichu Latham over on the power play unit on the far side.
Well, Cheech had a pretty good game last time we were in Watertown.
Stefan down low. plays a game of catch with Sargis. Romiker's quarterbacking this second unit on the power play. And Steffen's pass goes past the blue line, splits the defense, and Binghamton is going to be forced to touch back up. 15 left to go on the man advantage. Trailman fires a one-timing bid. Rebounds available. Steffen fires on the backhand, and the Wolves get it clear. Now Steffen at the half wall, trying to spin around some pressure. In tight for Sirota. High-rising shot goes off the bar. Watertown gets the clear and gets the man out of the box. Here they come 2-on-2. Low drive is absorbed by McAnanama, and we will get a stoppage.
Something to build on right there for the Wolves. Not only do you score shorthanded, but you kill off the penalty as well against a pretty good Black Bear power play.
Shots even at 3 apiece. There's some of the guys who didn't get in the lineup last night. You saw Matt York, Mason Hohen, Emerson Emery, Sam Holy as well. Jacob Shankar, only Black Bear who was on the ice last night for Binghamton, worth noting, is wearing a protective full visor, or commonly referred to as the bubble, tonight.
That may sound crazy, but I think if I were to play, I think I would just wear that all the time. I mean, I've seen some of the guys get their teeth knocked out.
Well, that's why I think they make him do it in college. In tight, Hohen fires, looking for his first goal as a Black Bear. A low drive's kicked out with authority from McCallop. York pinches down from his defensive spot. On the Wolves, once again, able to get the clear. A Reader up ahead. A shot through traffic goes past the glove side of McAnanama and back out into the neutral zone. Stretch pass. Binghamton's onside. Bondarenko holding, looking for Stubbs on the redirect to the back post. Just goes wide. Here come the Wolves once again. They're flying up the ice. Backhander in towards the middle. Shot gets blocked by Weber. Bondarenko gets over to the rebound, and he tries to go behind the cage to settle things down. Up ahead to Stubbs. Not going to be able to catch up to that one just quite quick enough. And cross corner dump in is Hall. Spins around Scott Romikers. Wolves trying to get some forechecking pressure going on, as Newman not able to get a piece of that one. Weber now cutting in. His shot's blocked. Rebounds there. Goes over to the far side. Weber up top. DeRazio sends it back across the blue line. Cuts to the middle of the net. Weber steps into a slap shot. Bounces up into the air and knocked in. That's Ivan Bondarenko getting the goal. And the game is tied at 1 off a Dan Weber blast.
Well, this one took some funky bounces in front, knocked up into the air, and Bondarenko just finishes it off. Let's take another look here. Bondarenko doing a good job of being the man in front without Tyson Kirkby there. Just bounces up and hops over McCallop and the stick. That time of the Wolves trying to defend. That was Matthew Gordon, just couldn't take that one back off the goal line.
So Weber's shot deflected by Ivan Bondarenko, and hopefully Lieutenant Dan gets credited with the assist. Weber's goal, that'd be his, with Bondarenko's goal, that's his 93rd point of the season.
What number goal is that already for Bondarenko? That's got to be like 17 or 18.
I'm sorry, say that again?
So that's got to be goal 17 or 18 now for Ivan, or even maybe higher. I don't have the number right in front of me.
Steffen with a nice move, cutting together on the forehand. As Sargis pulls the puck from the half wall, trying to carry in towards the middle of the ice. Sam Holy backhands one in tight, and then Sirota is knocked down in front by Justin Coachman. Knew he was going to wear the number 7 jersey. I knew that couldn't be him in a number 2. That's just not his number.
Did they already have a number 7? Did he have to get that number from someone else?
Not on my roster sheet. But you know what? It's time to go to timeout, so let's do that. 1-1 is where we stand.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds, or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Prenti here with you. Tied at 1 early through the first time out. Ivan Bondarenko gets the equalizer for the Black Bears after Darian Benchik started the scoring with the shorthanded marker. Oh, nothing to add? Okay. All right, Zach Sirota is in the penalty box for the Black Bears now. So it is a Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. Unfortunately, while both teams were away at commercial, they put Sirota in the penalty box, and when they cut back to their live feed, there was no explanation.
Just that Zach Sirota was sitting in the box is all we got.
Ryder playing up ahead to Benchik. It's knocked down by the Wolves defense at the blue line, but it does get past and down into the other end. So it is a shorthanded opportunity for the Black Bears. They scored their 11th shorthanded goal of the year last night, and maybe they'll get the opportunity here as Watertown has iced the puck.
That was a beautiful goal last night from Jansen. I mean, Kirkby able just to muscle that puck away, and then Janney able to go through the 5-hole of Bailey Huber. Couldn't draw it up any better. Got the crowd on his feet, rocking and rolling.
Shankar will take the draw. Get a good look at the full visor that Shanks is donning tonight. Paired up with Emerson Emery right now up front. Weber and Lathan on the blue line as Marquise Grant Mentis now comes up the ice. On the power play, shaves up as he gets over at the blue line. They'll just send it around the wall. Nobody was down low for the Wolves, but they do a good job of getting established on the forecheck, trying to take away time and space from the Black Bears. The defense, though, able to elevate that puck all the way down. 40 seconds left to go on the man advantage, and Emery against Benchik down low forces the Wolves to continue to go a little bit backwards before they can go forward up ice. Ryder head to Newman. He's not going to be fast enough to catch up to it. Grant Mentis holding it in at the line. Emery boxing out a man in front as Grant Mentis had it poked away, and here comes Shankar. Going to be shorthanded. Shankar comes in and tries to go through the 5-hole as he's slammed into the net. Took the net right off, and puck stays out.
That was a big collision by two guys there. Shankar and the Wolf just came together, able to muscle it, keep himself on his feet here. I think he was out just a little too wide. McCallum did a nice job of taking away the angle.
I'm glad to see that did not involve into any extracurriculars like we saw last night. That would have been a 5-minute delay last night.
Oh, it would have been more than 5. We still would have been sitting here.
Eight seconds left to go in the penalty to Zach Sirota. Next time out, we're going to find out exactly what that was. A little gamesmanship from Watertown here as they're taking their sweet time lining up for the draw. Stubbs is going to take the face-off for the Black Bears. This is on his offside. Tries to just push it forward to create a shooting opportunity. A stretch pass knocked away by the Black Bears, but the Wolves are able to get it out through the neutral zone. Sirota steps out of the box, and we are back to 5-on-5. And as soon as he does, Watertown ramps a shot up into the safety netting, and it goes out of play.
Allows the Black Bears to get a change they want, get all 5 fresh bodies out there, get the penalty killers off the ice, and go for that go-ahead goal.
Just about 8 minutes and some change gone in the FW Web Company first period. Visit them nearby 62 Griswold Street, right outside downtown Binghamton. Or online anytime at fwweb.com. Face off, poked out, and here comes DeRazio along with Stubbs. They cross over the line, hit the trail man in Jansen, back across. Bondarenko's got some space in tight, fires and scores. There it is, CJ Stubbs, Ivan Bondarenko, and Mac Jansen all connect on that one. As Janney's going to get the credit for the goal there, donning the new A on his sweater, and the Black Bears have a 2-1 lead.
This was just a great job by these three that have been together for quite a while now. I think it's been over 2 or 3 months since Coach Sherwood put these three together. The chemistry is there, and able just to find Jansen streaking in and beat McCall to give the Black Bears their go-ahead goal, their first lead of the night.
Oh, Mac Jansen moving that one into the back of the net. Good little 3-on-2. That was late developing. It just kind of hit the trail man, and then Watertown swarmed to the guy with the puck. I thought Bondarenko was going to shoot it, but instead gives it right back to Jansen. Unselfish play from Bondarenko there. And then just shows the chemistry that these guys have built all year long. They try to look for an insurance goal now. The Black Bears playing with the lead for the first time tonight, as they're up 2-1 over the Watertown Wolves. York behind the net trying to direct traffic for his team. It is a giveaway in front, tipped down by McAnanama, but it is going to draw another penalty, as slashing is going to be the call. And it looks like Matt York is the guilty party, making his way over to the sin bin, Cole.
This will give the Wolves that chance to get that equalizer there. I mean, the power play has had its moments where it's looked good, but it's had its moments where it has not. And the Black Bears penalty kill has been looking good consistently. It had a pretty decent night last night. Looking to build on that. You figure out what the Sirota penalty was yet?
Oh, we're trying. We're operating 2 computers at the same time, making sure the live stream stays up. Unsportsmanlike conduct at 6:16. Matt York gets a penalty at 9:22 for slashing. It's another Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill for the Black Bears. Their attempt to clear the first time was failed, and then we get another stoppage. And I think we're going to go to 4-on-4.
Just gave it right back?
No, Dan Weber. I thought they stopped play while the Black Bears had the puck. So
Yeah.
Weber now goes to the penalty box.
Wouldn't that mean it was a penalty on them?
Sorry, I said that backwards. I meant when Watertown had it on the half wall.
So I thought they must have said some possession was there and blew that one dead.
All right. Well, you know what? 9:33 time of a Weber penalty, so it is a minute 49 of 2-man advantage. We saw the Black Bears score 5-on-3 last night. Now they're on the other end of it. Grant Mentis fires. That bounces off a couple of skates, maybe even a stick. But look out. Here come the Black Bears shorthanded. DeRazio with Stubbs in front. Stubbs back to DeRazio, and he wasn't ready for the pass. Now it comes back the other way. Reeder shaving up ice, waiting for the trail man. They step into one. Knocked down by McAnanama twice. Rebound still available and controlled by the Wolves. Benchik up top. He already has 1. Wrist shot looking for 2. Denied by McAnanama. Second opportunity is caught by C-Mac, and he freezes.
That just cannot happen if you're the Wolves. A 2-on-0 with DeRazio and Stubbs streaking. That was just a mistake and a half right there, but it's something we'll have to talk about on the other side of this commercial.
All right, Black Bears lead 2-1. Back with you right after this.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on 2 wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Welcome back in, everybody. Letting you know how this one's being scored so far. They have Dan Weber credited with the opening goal. I do not think that's correct. I believe it's Bondarenko who tipped in the Dan Weber shot. And then they do have Mac Jansen for the second goal for the Black Bears. Bondarenko and DeRazio the assists so far on that one. Dan Weber is sitting in the box for slashing at 9:33 of the period. And the Black Bears are still on the wrong end of a 5-on-3, Cole.
Well, they still have some time to kill, as you mentioned, but this is a great time to get some practice in because it's inevitable. You'll see at least one 5-on-3 come the playoff time, and nothing quite like the ability of live game reps.
Romakers is up top, Bondarenko and DeRazio out there with them. And Bondarenko has a pass just put right into his skates. He's going to come up ice. Thought about going short-handed. Or think twice and just send it down low, killing off some more time. Get some new bodies out there on the ice. No need to try to push it short-handed down 2 men if you absolutely don't have to.
Ivan's really smart with the puck. He knows when to double back, and he does it a lot when he gets possession on the penalty kill and just kills off more time.
Wolves threatening. Coachman fires. It's blocked by DeRazio. Puck's still available, and we have another penalty here. And I believe that is also going to go against the Black Bears again.
Now, if Coachman could have found the back of the net, that would have been electric right there. That building would have went nuts. We would have heard it all the way back here.
I believe the only goal he scored with the Black Bears was against the Wolves in Watertown. So Scott Romakers now goes to the penalty box. That's 4 penalties in the first period for the Black Bears. Not a good recipe. .10:57 time of the penalty. Scott Romaker sitting down.
What was the call? What did they say it was?
You know what? They didn't show it. They might have called slashing again. If so, that would have been the 3rd straight slash against the Black Bears.
I bet you Coach Sherwood's not too happy with this opening parade to the penalty box.
They said cross-checking.
Interesting.
Don't forget, we have all the stats. Look at the out-of-town scoreboard. And maybe some questions from the YouTube chat as well. All part of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Black Bears are going to be short-handed for the upcoming future of this game. They have 3 players sitting in the penalty box. They try a stuff chance coming across. But McAnanama has his pad against the post to deny it. Benchik will send it to the far side. And Gordon down low. Benchik fires. That one goes wide, and it rides the wall halfway up into the offensive zone. Gordon has to just throw it to the open spot, but Chichu's not going to be able to catch up to it in time. First man comes out of the penalty box. It's York. A one-timing bid goes across. McAnanama able to get a piece of it. And Stubbs came on for York to take his spot. Now it's shorthanded 2-on-2. Stubbs holding. He's knocked down. Is there going to be a penalty? Yes, there is.
So York gets liberated from the box, switches out for Stubbs, and then Stubbs goes on a pretty good rush there and draws that penalty to get us back to, what's it going to be, 4-on-4 now, I believe? And I think we'll get Dan Weaver to get liberated as well.
Should be. So Matt Gordon for tripping. As Binghamton came down the ice short-handed once again. And one thing that we kind of caught us both off guard is Matt York going to the bench in that situation and not going to rejoin the play. But I guess you already had 2 defensemen out there. But, hey, it worked out for the Black Bears. They're going back to 4-on-4. Time of the penalty, 11 minutes and 50 seconds.
That order usually comes from the bench boss. He points which way he wants you to go, and Coach Sherwood must have gave him the join the bench kind of point.
So Watertown is now 0 for 2 on the power play officially. They didn't score 5 on 3, and now they won't get another opportunity 5 on 4 in this little sequence. Binghamton is 0 for 1. They will have a 25-second power play at the conclusion of 4 on 4. So we're skating even on the ice right now with 8 minutes left to go in the opening frame. The Black Bears lead this one 2-1 after Watertown got on the board first thanks to a shorthanded goal from former Black Bear, Darian Binchick. Been a big weekend for Black Bears alumni. Now Stubbs trying to center up Bondarenko with a saucer pass, but just not enough mustard on it to get to the Black Bears rushing forward. Wolves try to take over possession behind the play, and behind their own cage, I should say. And now they will come up ice together. Trying to dance around Matt York, paddled away by McAnanamaw. Got around the traffic, and now Black Bears transition back through the neutral zone. Stubbs over the line, hits the trail man in Bondarenko, giving right back to Stubbs. Throwing down low to Bondarenko, going to be cleared by the Wolves. Now Bondarenko back over the line, trying to take Mentis. Backhand sent across, and it's broken up by the defense. A stretch pass looking for Grant Mentis all the way down. Runs out of real estate, though, as he's forced to go behind the net. Cuts to the front, and it deflects behind the cage thanks to Austin DeRazio. And DeRazio back up to Shane Carr. Excuse me, that's Lathan. Lathan out wide. They're trying to center up. Black Bears are seeing something on that centering pass from the goal line. So now it's an abbreviated power play for the Black Bears. 15 seconds remain in it. Brought to you by Meyer Security. Throw it into the corner as McAllop's trying to find the puck, as we are too. Goes over to the far side where the benches are, and again, Watertown able to get the clear. Grant Mentis down on the opposite end of the ice. Sees a wrist shot go into the glove of McAnanamaw, and that kills off the remainder of the Black Bears power play.
Well, a good job by the Black Bear penalty kill on the first end there to really limit the chances of the Wolves. I know they took a couple extra that they really didn't need, but able to get themselves over the finish line and then get a little bit of time at 4 on 4.
Now we're back to 5 on 5. Shots on goal are 11 for the Wolves, 9 for the Black Bears, but where it matters the most, Binghamton has the edge 2-1 in terms of goals. Face-off is one back to Coachman, and here just fling it down to the open corner where the Black Bears try to gain control. It looked like a Wolf took a spill. That was Roger Powers colliding with Mason Hohen as Binghamton looks to get established back at even terms on the ice. Wolves with the puck, though. Far side, skating into the circle. A wrist shot is absorbed by McAnanamaw, and he will hang on for no further play.
Good to see C-Max settle in after that first goal he let up early on in the first period. Seems to have found a bit of his rhythm. I know he's been out of the Fed sink for a little while. Good to see him get back into the game.
Well, Coachman's been leading the Wolves all year long, and with it being their final home game of the season, normally I'm against the celebrity player, but in this situation, I think I make an exception. Not that my opinion matters. So.
You still trying to get your celebrity contract?
No. After what I saw last night, I'm fine. I am fine. Because I'd be looking down at the puck to see if I had it. And I saw what happens last night if you put your head down.
Do you think you'd get the puck? I think I'd just be skating up and down. And even then, I'd be tired.
With the way you skate, yeah.
Hurts my ankles and my back.
It hurts our eyes to watch. As the Black Bears poke this one out into the neutral zone, Stubb has it on his forehand. He's with Jansen, and Bondarenko is the trail man. All three come over the line as Binghamton looks to get established back in the offensive zone. DeRazio has a shot trickled near the crease, and McAllop had to be ready for it. And he will squeeze tight and get a whistle.
You can see McAllop look behind him there. He didn't know if he had that one at first, but able to hold on.
Roger Powers quickly closes the gap over there, wearing the number 20 jersey. Watertown in their alternate red jerseys tonight. Debuted earlier this season. Binghamton in the traditional Road Rangers. Bondarenko loses the draw. The Wolves try to clear, but a good forecheck for the Black Bears creates an extra possession. Bondarenko gets knocked down, and we are going to have another penalty.
Well, it's similar to yesterday with the penalty fest, just a little bit of different ones. This time it's going to be a trip, I would believe. So the Black Bear power play going to get a second chance here to get a full-length chance at it.
Take a timeout. Back with you right after this.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our host will take over the details while...
Never mind, we're right back. The referee made the motion for a media timeout, and we were very excited to take it, but instead, the Black Bears are on a power play, equally as exciting. DeRazio back over to Stubbs as it gets passed around the outside. DeRazio, the lefty, sending it down to Bondarenko in tight. Black Bears right on the doorstep, and Swain not able to get the shot off as this one was sent all the way back down to McAnanamaw. DeRazio will play it back for Bondarenko, and across the line, Stubbs enters the zone, goes out wide, sent in front, and the Black Bears thought they had the insurance goal there, but it goes outside. Jansen back across a one-timing bid, steered away by McCallop, and that'll ride the wall all the way back out to the red line at center ice. DeRazio just carries uncontested right over the blue line, but then his drop pass going to be knocked away by the Wolves as it comes back out into the Binghamton side. Stubbs flips his hips. He's onside. Jansen getting some separation from the defense. Binghamton trying to get situated and everybody to their spots. See Nick Swain parked out front. One timing for Bondarenko looking for his second is denied. Gordon to the rebound, and he will send it all the way back to McAnanamaw on the opposite side of the ice.
That could have been a disaster right there for the Wolves with the tic-tac-toe. The Black Bears had it working, but McCallop able to get over and cut that off.
Stefan now will carry up the ice, trying to bob and weave his way there. Lathan playing a game of catch down low. Will skate into the circle. Thought about pulling the trigger, but instead thinks twice. Back across. Now Lathan has a wrist shot that is blockered away by McCallop into the safety netting and out of play. Now we can take that media timeout. 2-1 Black Bears, wrapping up a power play when we come back right after this.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our host will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal.
Okay, they said no media timeout. That's crazy. That happened twice in a row. You saw the players go to the bench.
It was after 5. I'm confused, man.
Yeah, that was under 5 minutes. So maybe they're just trying to get this one over the finish line. .245 left to go here in the FW Web Company first period. Black Bears trying to get situated. We do return to 5-on-5 as Sargis fights for it in the corner. Stefan lending a helping hand to his line mate as it's a 4-man pileup as Sargis just bulldozes over a player trying to get the puck out of the corner. Sirota comes away with the steal and he scores. Back bar. Zach Sirota makes it 3-1. What an effort on the forecheck by the Black Bears. And now they lead by 2.
Oh, it's that pesky forecheck we were talking about. And who else but the peskiest guy on the team, and Zach Sirota. Just does a good job here of picking a pocket. And then Sirota, the benefactor that time, coming able to take it. Put it right in that sock drawer top shelf, go bar down. And yesterday we saw bombs away ski. Today we see bar down ski.
3-1 Binghamton leads as there's been 4 goals here in the opening frame. Grant Mentis now cycles around his cage, trying to get around some of the new college rookies. He comes up ice, so we'll pass it off to the far side. Back across. Pass not able to get away. McAnanama paddle down as the Wolves try to pressure. A drag shot gets deflected, maybe by the skate of Holy. It does go out of play. I'm scared to go to the media timeout because I don't think it's going to happen.
We're going to wait. We're going to wait. Well, I guess we're going to do it. We'll
okay,
go.
there's the steak. Time to go to media timeout.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
Welcome back in, everybody. FW Web Company first period. Black Bears and Wolves for the final time this season. Binghamton leads 3-1. Zach Sirota gets credit for the last goal, which is good. Dan Weber gets an assist along with Scotty Ramakers as well. It's 17:38 of the first period. That goal comes at even strength.
And it's just been a barrage. The Black Bears just taking over after that early goal from Benchik, and they've been able to do a good job at jumping on the Wolves.
Puck is dropped as we go back in play. We're cut the music off. Here, minute 30, just about left to go here in the opening frame. Black Bears third line's out tonight as Hohen tries to glove it down to his forehand. Instead, York's shot blocked, returned to Cinder. But second opportunity puts the puck down low for Emerson Emery. See how this third line gels together tonight with Shane Carr and Nick Swain alternating as the 10th forward. As Shane Carr able to keep the play alive. Emery with a nice pass to Hohen. Got his forehand free, but McCallum snags it out of midair. The nice glove save.
It was Hohen, right? He was looking for his first professional goal right there. Got a beautiful feed from Emery. Again, it looks like it's that forecheck with a nice takeaway. Emery gets a nice feed there, and he looked at that same spot that Zach Sirota was able to hit on the last goal.
There are changed lines, and Stubbs, Bondarenko, and Jansen will come out. The faceoffs won back cleanly to Bondarenko. One-timer from the far side from Scott Romakers does miss the net, and this one's going to be cleared down the ice, and it is icing against the Wolves.
Under a minute to go here, too. The Black Bears will get a pretty good opportunity to end this period with a bang. I think over the last few games, they've had quite a few four-goal periods in the Watertown Municipal Arena.
Now Stubbs lines up on his power side once again to take this draw. Or lose the draw, and Gordon's behind the net. And is able to get the puck out. Stretch pass ahead to Hall. One-on-one against Orazio. Throws it towards the mixer, but it goes off the skate of D-Raz. Ends up behind the cage as it's swatted there by McAnanama. Black Bears pull it out of harm's way, and out they come. Hops over the stick of Jansen, but he applies heavy pressure on the forecheck, trying to make life difficult for the Wolves. Held in beautifully by Romakers. Cutting in towards the middle. Puck still available. Stubbs off the bottom of the glove of McCallum, and then he melts it down with 22 seconds left to go in the frame.
And what caused that rush that time? Again, it's that forecheck, able to get in there and get up on the play and try to take one away from the Wolves. Pretty good job that time by the Jansen Stubbs Bondarenko line.
All right, don't forget Excite Motorsports intermission report coming up after 20 minutes. MBT Bank stats. Look at the out-of-town scoreboard, including the game going on between PD and Twin City. Next week it's Blue Ridge and Twin City.
We're also pretty close to each other within like a 3-hour radius.
13 seconds left to go here in the frame. Puck is tied up at the half wall, and it looks like the Wolves are going to be content to go there as Coachman trying to maybe stir the pot a little bit with Kyle Steffen. And the linesmen are going to get in between the two sides as they did blow that play dead with 4 seconds left to go in the frame.
Must have lost sight of the puck there. And Justin Coachman, I think trying to give the fans in Watertown something to cheer about.
Justin Coachman showing him a hand. That glove was hanging on by a thread. And he's still looking for a dance partner.
He's looking for the wrong game. He should have been around last night. He would have loved it.
4 seconds left to go here in the period. Sirota takes a look. As that'll just be one back into the corner. And the horn sounds, and the linesmen very quickly get in between the two sides of Kyle Steffen and Justin Coachman. And I'm just going to wait a little bit before we go to the timeout, just to make sure we don't miss anything here. Steffen leaves the crowd, and that's a good sign. And then once Zach Sirota gets past everybody, that's probably a good one too. All right, we will take a timeout. Black Bears lead 3-1 after one period of play. After they surrendered the first goal, it was Darian Benchik shorthanded, but then Bondarenko, Jansen, and Sirota on the board for the Black Bears, giving them a 2-goal lead. We're going to take a timeout, come back with more. Another edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report is coming up after these messages.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast, like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Another edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report here with you, Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti, as Binghamton leads Watertown 3-1 after one period of play. Taking a look at the NBT Bank stats through one period. Binghamton 0 for 2 on the man advantage. Watertown 0 for 2 as well. So special teams on the power play not really having to be a factor yet, but Watertown did score a shorthanded goal. Darian Benchik with the first one of the night, and it was a breakaway shorthanded goal as well, Cole.
They got the crowd up and going early, but then after that it was all Black Bears as they were able to take over with 3 in a row. But power play is going to have to be something they figure out, especially going into the playoffs in 2 weeks now.
That's my fault. Watertown is actually 0 for 3, as are the Black Bears. I forgot to write one down. So, EJ, if you hear us, Binghamton 0 for 3, Watertown 0 for 3 as well. We are going to take a timeout, come back with more. Those are the NBT Bank stats. It all starts here. Visit our friends at nbtbank.com to find out more, as they are members of the FDIC. We're back with you after this. Update you on what's going on across the league on the out-of-town scoreboard.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, Looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Like a breakfast baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a honey buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you, and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. Another edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report, where you can browse, ride, and buy free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. Visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Funny enough, next home game, next Saturday against the Danbury Hat-Tricks Bowl.
Yep.
Chuck-a-Puck finale. Really
That's
excited
always
for
fun.
it.
That's always fun.
Someone's going home with a brand new CF Moto. And funny enough, Scott Romekers asked me last night after the post-game jersey auction what his dad has to do. I said, he's got to be here next Saturday. He's like, okay, yeah, all right, no problem. He's like, then he's got a chance? I was like, well, he has to throw it back into the ATV. Scott did not have faith in his father.
He did it once.
He's like, oh, he's not going to be able to do it again. He said the crazy thing is normally like the whole family comes. He said last night it was just his dad.
How far does Scotty live from here?
Out in the Buffalo area.
Okay, so not too far.
No, so you know that Mr. Romekers is going to be here Saturday night. If you've won Chuck-a-Puck this year, make sure you're at the game this Saturday. We're going to have the semifinal round in the first intermission, where you have to throw the pucks once again into the back of the side-by-side. And then if you advance, you're in the final round in the second intermission. And in the past, they've done a random drawing of keys. You pull one out, and if it cranks, you're the winner. I don't know if they're doing that this year, but I know there's a second round. So 2 intermission activities is going to be fun to watch.
I love that at the end of the year. You know, it gets antsy. Even when you're watching from the booth and you have nothing on the line, you still get nervous and want to see which key turns it over. So that'll be fun.
All right, let's take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and games that affect playoff positioning is where we will start. The game that we have on screen is the PD IceCast and Twin City Thunderbirds. They are about to start period number 2 right now, and it looks like the IceCats are on a power play for the next 90 seconds, starting the frame. Elsewhere in the Empire Division, Port Huron, who we saw last night, is leading the Danbury Hat-Tricks 2-1. That game already in the second period. The Athens Rock Lobsters are tied with the Indiana Sentinels at 2 apiece, also in the second period. Columbus and Monroe tied at 1 in Louisiana in the first period, and Blue Ridge holds a 1-0 lead over the Biloxi Breakers. The Zydeco lead 3-0 over the Topeka Scarecrows, so that does not bode well for the Scarecrows, who were trying to leapfrog Blue Ridge this week, or try to make up some ground. They have 1 game in hand against the Bobcats, but if the Bobcats can hold on to their game and defeat Biloxi on the road, and if Topeka can't come back on home ice tonight, and we might have that playoff matchup set by the end of the broadcast tonight.
And wouldn't that be fun? I'm sure there's a lot of people that just want to know where we're going and where the team needs to be and who they're going to see and how we can start scouting, right?
So we're going to keep an eye out on the out-of-town scoreboard throughout the entire broadcast tonight, and that's a good thing with the remote broadcast, that I would say is it really does give us the flexibility and the freedom to find live updates a lot more effectively, whether we would be there in Watertown or on home ice. But that's a look at the out-of-town scoreboard right now. Come back, and we will answer some questions from the YouTube chat. It might be the final time that we get to do this season is tonight, because I think we have regular broadcasts the rest of the year. So
yeah, but we have those long intermissions in Danbury.
Oh, you're right. But you know what? Tonight's Hall of Fame night for them. So
yes, it is. I'm so sorry, Will.
Sorry, Will. All right, we're going to take a timeout, come back with more. We're back with you after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kais.
Welcome back in, everybody. A lot of great comments during that last break segment. So we're going to do our best to try to answer some here before we start period number 2. Just doing a quick peek over at the Watertown feed to make sure they are not back yet. And they are not, so we're good on that. Okay. First question was, Cole, good acting skills this week in the identification video. This fan wants to know, if we could do more videos throughout the year.
Well, I'm just glad they know it was acting, because if it was real, I would have taken Emerson Emery any day of the week.
Someone asked they should film a video like Cole's Revenge and let you do that to Emerson.
I would have had him if it was real. He's lucky it was for a video. I would have had him.
I don't think they would ever let you film a video with you winning that. I don't think Emerson would allow that for the brand.
Yeah, I mean, that's why it wasn't real. It was fake. If it was real, I would have won.
No, that was real.
No, I let him win.
Oh, okay. All right, next question is, this is from the Bing Black Bear, the guy who wears the Black Bear suit. It was great last night. L&T Lawn Care promotion, fantastic.
Yep.
I thought he should have won. He was innovative. It says, how come you were laughing at my dancing? You and Cole were amazed at my Frisbee skills. That was more of a laughing with everybody because we were all having a good time. I was laughing at the Frisbee, that's for sure. I had no idea somebody was going to throw the lawnmower from one end of the row all the way to the other end to win the race. That was impressive, and I'm surprised someone hasn't tried to do that earlier this year.
You know, there's those type of people that change the game. I mean, you think of like Tom Brady, Wayne Gretzky, and Black Bear guy now puts his name in that list.
All right. Non-hockey related question. If you could be in any TV show, what would you be in?
I don't know. Wait, you go first. I'm thinking.
Okay. I think it'd be really cool if we had a Office or a Parks and Rec like mockumentary style. I mean, we had Malik up here on Monday filming us like all day, basically like doing the videos and the skits. So like that would be really cool just to give everybody like the insides of like what a day is like in the Black Bears office. That would be kind of cool. If it was like a sci-fi or like a fantasy show, I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be cool to be like in like Doctor Who, something like that, like going into the phone booth.
Did you just call it the phone booth?
The TARDIS.
There you go.
Okay, well, for the people who don't know, it's a phone booth. Don't really have those anymore here in the States.
Am I ready? I'm gonna change the game.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Survivor.
I completely forgot about that.
I think I would do well on that because I have this uncanny ability to make people like me for like 26 days, and after that they don't. So that's all I got to get through.
Okay. I would also like to be on Survivor. That's just like a real thing. If I had to choose, it's Survivor #1. I can't believe I didn't say that first.
Plus, I got the slow pan, look at the camera it worked out. Perfect. Right there for the show.
Yeah, there you go. You'd be good at the confessionals?
I would be so good at the confessionals. I would just be sitting there and just, like, making fun of people. I'd be like, I can't believe they just said that.
All right, final question comes from our own EJ Worth here as we get set for period #2, brought to you by AAA Northway. You see Connor Mack and Anima. Between the Pipes, what was your favorite skit that we filmed earlier this week and released every day on social media? Which one was your favorite?
I like the Russian spy one, and I did not like the one I was in because I found it to be unrealistic.
I think from the fans that I've surveyed, I think Russian Spy was the top one this year.
That was a good one, and I liked both Dom and Yvonne speaking different languages. I liked the subtitles at the bottom, and I liked that Emerson Emery wasn't in it.
Sounds like you have some unfinished business with Emerson Emery.
Just saying, it doesn't have to be in every video.
Well, you know what?
He's not that cool.
Maybe he just wants to be. You know, we do ask for volunteers, and the guys who are in the videos are the guys who wanted to be in the videos.
Yeah. He loves to get himself in front of a camera.
Oh, Black Bears now centering up right off the draw of period #2. Dan Weber back out of the penalty box. Sends it back in down low. The teams have flipped sides. And Binghamton with a 2-goal lead looking to add on some more. Lathan, skate to stick, has a shot, steered away by McCallop, and the Wolves try to clear. It's chipped out ahead of Benchik and just knocked down beautifully by Dan Weber. Stefan, though, overskates the puck, and the Wolves come back in across the line. They're onside, but it pinballs around back out into the neutral zone as Watertown goes for a change, and the Black Bears have to pick it up from behind their own cage.
You know, I wish E was one of the guys that got a night off. I'm sure I would have got some fun texts from him after our little talk about that video. Him and Cervoni both love to give me a little grief about that video.
Stubbs misses a redirect from Bondarenko. That would have been Stubbs' first of the night. Right now, Bondarenko has a goal and no assist, so he's at 93. CJ Stubbs still situated at 95. Both of those players are chasing down the franchise record for points in a season, as a low drive is caught by McAnanama. And basically, there's two numbers held by three players. Tyler Jurich and Nikita Ivashkin, in the first year of the Black Bears, both finished the year with 98 points. That is the franchise record. Most recently, Tyson Kirkby finished with 97 in the 2024-25 season. And Kirkby was able to do that while being away on call-up in the ECHL for 3 weeks. So I have to imagine that if Tyson hadn't gone with the Reading Royals last year for that little stint, that he would have the franchise record for points in a season.
Yeah, it's amazing to me no one's cracked 100 yet. I think Nikita had like 56 goals that year or something.
Stubbs fires a high-danger shot, but it does miss the net. Bondarenko tries to toe drag around the defense, and that one gets deflected into the netting, and it goes out of play. Stubbs leading goal scorer for the Black Bears this year, but that time just comes up a little bit empty-handed. He was looking for goal number 40 on the season. He's stuck right now at 39.
Nobody likes to be stuck at those nines. They want to make sure they get up to that extra little plateau. Look at how many Binghamton fans are in attendance there.
A lot of people. And they always huddle right by the Black Bears bench. They swarm that spot. There's Derek the Legend with his cheeseburger hat. Mark Sanford, our friend Megan. Frank Slack. Just saw them, just to name a few. Loose puck. Swain trying to settle it down as it'll go around to the far side. Grant Mentis pinches in down low. And Emery with a big hit on 39 in red. Extra possession for the Black Bears. Swain fires in a body save made by McAlp. Loose pucks on the rebound, and then DeRazio hit the post. York fires towards the mixer. That one goes wide. Powers to the rebound for the Wolves, and knocked away. In low, not able to catch up to it on first try, and it's 2 minutes and 30 seconds gone here in the second period.
Oh, that was real close from DeRazio there, just hitting the post. I think he had plenty of net to look at, just didn't get that puck in time.
Black Bears putting on some heavy pressure early stages of the middle frame, but Grant Mentis tries to cool them off, carrying the puck into the offensive zone. Sent through, and it pinballs into McAnanama's crease. There was a man right on the doorstep, and that is Ahmed Malsalgov, a college rookie playing in his 8th game of the year for the Wolves, still searching for his first point, and he was right on the doorstep.
No better place to find points than being right there on the doorstep. Closer you get, the closer chance you have to finding that back of the net.
Masalgoff and company go for a line change. The Benchik line will come out. Is that a beard on Darian Benchik?
I think it is.
Boy, we haven't seen him in a while then.
I think he's getting married too, if I remember correctly.
I believe you're right. Black Bears now win the face-off, try to come back up ice. Wolves stand them up at the blue line. As Watertown has another stretch pass that McAnanama had to be ready for. Low drive kicked away with a purpose from the Black Bears netminder. And a quick transition through the neutral zone. Puts the puck back on the Watertown side of the ice. And now the Wolves will send this one on down to McAnanama, and he has to melt it, stopping play. Cole, why don't you tell everybody what's going on the out-of-town scoreboard while we have a momentary stoppage?
You talking about PD in Twin City?
Yes, specifically.
Nothing's going on.
And can you elaborate?
I think they have a problem with the ice in PD or something from what I read. That I don't know, man.
The Zamboni's gone out
there
twice.
The Zamboni's gone out there twice. They've been shoveling. The nets have moved around like crazy. The DJ is spinning some tracks. He is doing double time right now.
All right, well, thank you, Cole, and we're going to update once that game resumes. It did start about 15 minutes before ours did. Handing off the face-off win, has a wrist shot that is saved, standing up by McAnanama. Oh, no, excuse me. Enlow isn't number 12. He's number 2. How silly of me to think that.
Well, at least we figured out who number 2 was.
Well, now who's number 12?
How many sheets do I have? This is yours.
Oh, Quinn Shevers. Okay. Henning fires off the draw through heavy amount of traffic. McAnanima able to make the save. Bondarenko over to the loose puck, and they try to get it ahead to CJ Stubbs. It's knocked away. In low, wearing the number 2 jersey, carries in on the backhand, goes around the cage, and will just reverse it down low. Played around by Hall, and Black Bears try to muscle this puck out of the zone. It's a good keep by the Wolves. Newman far side. His only play is to go down low into the corner, and with plenty of time and space, the Black Bears can finally get set up.
Just take their time. They don't really need to push the pace here yet, but looking for that extra 4th goal, I'm sure they'll take a few runs at the net here, but Black Bears doing a good job of just controlling the pace of play.
Oh, somebody asked me yesterday, how come the Black Bears don't give out burger goals on the road? And I said, well, that's very hard because we don't know how many fans are ever going to show up on the road, as this one is icing against the Black Bears. Also, really hard to prove that you were there at the game, because the Black Bears wouldn't pass it out themselves on the road.
Well, we would send one of the red codes like they do here.
Huh.
They'd be traveling every game.
I don't know if that's in the budget. That'd be crazy. Imagine traveling with your own ushers.
Security.
Bondarenko carries up ice. Jansen to the far side, spins around the circle. And now it'll get dropped back to Scott Romakers as it's pushed over to the far side, off the skate of Jansen, and back out into the neutral zone. Look at that lovely Tully's dasher right in front of the Watertown bench. While DeRazio's ragging the puck, it gives me the perfect opportunity to let you know our final Tully show of the season is coming up this Tuesday. 7 p.m. No, excuse me, 6 p.m. Whoa, I don't know where I got 7 from. Tully's always starts at 6.
Daylight savings.
You know what? That's fair. Good point.
Who's going to be the guest? You know yet or no?
Do not know yet. We're still working on it. York fires, and a low drive is knocked away by McCallop. Puck stays available, though. Wolves get to it first in the corner, and York not able to hold the line, so the Black Bears have to punch it back in on the delayed offside, but the linesman blows the whistle, and we do get a stoppage with 14:28 left to go. We're supposed to take a media timeout. Let's see if they do. All right, yep, we're going to go to commercial. Black Bears lead 3-1.
Join the Black Bears for their final home game of the regular season next Saturday, April 11th at 7 p.m. as they take on the Danbury Hat Tricks. Join us for a special pregame ceremony where we give team awards for the first time ever. Tickets are limited, and it's a game that you won't want to miss. Get your tickets now at BinghamtonBlackBears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to get your taxes done? JMK Tax Solutions is located at 1152 Vestal Avenue in Binghamton. They offer tax, bookkeeping, and payroll services and are currently accepting new clients.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Prenti here with you for the final time against the Watertown Wolves this season. Game number 17 between the two sides. Taking a look here at the AAA Northway second period. Shots on goal favor the Black Bears 22-21 as we get set to resume play.
Looks like Twin City and PD are back on the ice. That game started, I think, about a half hour before we did, and they're just getting to their second period, so a lengthy 45-minute or so delay for the PD Ice Cats and Twin City Thunderbirds.
All right, back in play now. This one's going to be tipped on. Watertown's on side and ahead of the icing line. They throw one towards the net that's blocked by Hohen. Back up at the point, broken stick up top. As you see it snapped in two. Shankar almost tripped over that broken piece of driftwood, but the puck is able to get out into the neutral zone. How about Dominic Tomei's stick last night getting in the way of a shot attempt for a passing attempt from Port Huron?
He'll tell you it was on purpose.
I don't think he can. Dom's not a liar, and I don't think he could say that with a straight face.
He'll text you about it right now. He'll be like, yep, I did that on purpose.
Okay. Actually, he probably will text me right now. Henning fires off the bottom of the glove of McAnanama. Rebounds cleared off the glass, but stays in play. Another shot from the point is steered aside by the Black Bears defenders, but they can't settle down a bouncing puck on the way out of the zone. Shankar has to try to pass it to himself off the wall as it's intercepted by the Wolves. Henning skating in. His shot is blocked by the man in front of Shankar. Hohen off the glass and out. Henning gloves it down, and that is going to be a hand pass with 13:08 remaining here in the frame.
Oh, crazy. Dom just texted me. He said, Cole, you definitely could have taken E. See? Even he knows.
Let's see your phone right now. Go to the studio feed.
There's a game on.
Oh, okay.
But he texted me that.
Okay.
There's a game on. Thanks, Dom. I knew I could have taken him too.
Enlow carries the face-off forward, but he's stripped of the puck. Sirota has it now on his stick. Drop pass for Steffen. One timing bid is blocked by the Wolves defense, and they will poke it back out into the neutral zone. Chichu sends it to the far side as his partner Weber tries to spin it around the wall. Progress impeded on the way through. A nifty pass from Steffen up ahead to the other forwards as Sargis drives the left wing side. Hits a trail man on the backhander in tight, denied by McCallop. Looked like it was Kyle Steffen. Delayed penalty sequence against the Wolves as Binghamton tries to go 6-on-5, but they're not going to because Garrett Sargis knocks in a cross-ice pass from Dan Weber, and the Black Bears score on the delayed sequence as they lead 4-1.
Great job that time by that sequence to get themselves together and get a nice pass across. They wait, they take their time on the 6-on-5, something that they've been doing so well, and they're able to convert that time. So 4-1 is the score, no need for a power play.
Time of the goal is 7 minutes, 33 seconds. Garrett Sargis from Dan Weber. As you take a look at the replay, there is the in-tight chance for the Black Bears. And I don't know if they're actually going to show the goal. Sargis is going to have crashing the net, and there he is. Actually, I think it came from Kyle Steffen. I think Dan Weber was already coming up onto the Ox. Oh, the Black Bears will shoot this one back into the neutral zone. Hopefully Dan Weber gets credited with another assist. If so, it's a 3-point night for Dan Weber in his captainship debut.
Ah, man, you never know.
So we're just going to table the assist on that one. Garrett Sargis has the goal. That's the most important thing.
Yep.
4-1 Black Bears, 8 minutes gone. Second period brought to you by our friends at AAA Northway. Mousegoff gets tied up in the corner by DeRazio and allows the Black Bears the opportunity to come away with the puck as Bondarenko sends it to the far side. A stretch pass is broken up by the Wolves just in front of the Black Bears bench and sent back in where DeRazio is waiting for it. DeRazio, full ice pass, looking for Bondarenko. They're onside, coming away with the steal. Jansen backhandling. Now sent back up top to DeRazio off the wall, and that pass is going to be intercepted by Mousegoff as Powers just shoots it around the boards and will come back into the far side. Benchik, turnaround bid denied as DeRazio goes ahead to Shankar. Now Bondarenko still out there with the first line. Ahead to Shankar, tries to tuck it in near post. Beat the netminder, but a loose puck far side. McCallum goes off the post. Whistle's blown, but the puck was loose on the goal line. The Black Bears thought they have a 5th goal of the night.
They came real close to finding it that time. McCallum, lucky that play was blown dead. He was just able to get himself over to that puck, and that could have been an early exit for Mr. McCallum.
Calip played last Saturday up in Port Huron. It was a 2-1 game. Only surrendered 2 goals, and both those goals came in the first period. Came in relief of game 1 of that series last weekend after the first netminder let in 6.
Meaning he let in 6 himself?
Unfortunately, that is correct. Oh, the Black Bears know. Looking for some more. as Shankar gets handcuffed on the way through. That leads to an opportunity. Wolves trying to shave off Bice. Low angle shot denied by McAnanama. Finds his post, gets reestablished in the crease as Henning throws it towards the net. McAnanama, you can tell, wanted to play that puck, but thought twice and instead just puts his glove hand on top of it, getting a whistle.
Yeah, I think C-Mac just trying to get himself into this game a little bit more. It's been a lot of, up the ice play, I'll say, for the Black Bears, and C-Mac trying to keep himself active.
Oh, he stopped 22 of 23. McCallum stopped 21 and 25.
I was talking as of lately, though. It's been a lot at McCallum.
In this period, absolutely. I agree with you. So this puck will come back out in front of the two benches. Wolves gain control, and they're fire from the red line. Henning trying to catch McAnanama sleeping as he directs that one on goal. But McAnanama ready for the task. And we're reset again here with 10:14 left to go in the period.
Wolves need to get the next goal here to give themselves a chance to get back in this one. They can't afford to go down 5-1. They have to make the Black Bears work a little harder than they have been these first few minutes of the second period.
Let's take a look here. Garrett Sargis from Kyle Steffen at 7:33, last goal for the Black Bears, making it 4-1, even strength goal. That's how they have it scored right now. This one gloved down by Newman. Gets around the first man. His forehand shot denied by McAnanama. And then Weber and Sargis try to box out the competition, making sure that rebound's not available.
That was a good job there by the Wolves to get that shot in and then crash the net. Looking for rebounds here. We know C-Mac's so good at controlling his angles. Need to try to take his eyes away or try to get a lucky rebound out of him.
All right, let's take a timeout. We're back with you after this.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears and Wolves in the second period. Under 10 media timeout. Binghamton leads 4-1. Goal reads Garrett Sargis from Kyle Steffen at 7:33, even strength goal, making it 4-1 for the Black Bears. Do believe they should be adding one more assist to that one, and it should be Dan Weber, as EJ told us while we were away at that last commercial. But you know what? We'll see if that gets added during the intermission. But for now, the Black Bears looking to gain some more traction here against the Wolves. They have one goal this period, and you know they would love some more. Black Bears chase the puck in the corner. That's Newman against Lathan. Down low, as this one is a one-timing bid, steered away by Weber. Never made it to the cage. And at the half wall, they throw it towards the goal mouth. Goes through the blue paint and out. Back around to the far side. Inlow not able to catch up to it. And Weber's pass for Lathan just has enough on it to deflect out of the zone. Head to Weber now. Far side. Sirota's got a step. He's coming in with Steffen. Cutting it on the backhand, and that puck rides the top of the crossbar.
Never seen that.
Oh, I can't wait to see that one again if Steve Weed has the angle. But now DeRazio back over the line. Cutting in toward the middle, got his forehand free, sends it back across. He's got Romaker's body save made by McCallum on the forehand, and this one goes out of play.
Well, that one was so close. See if we get another look here. Hopefully this is it. Nope, it's just Connor McAnanama, but that one was riding the top of the crossbar. That was a great angle of C-Mac right there.
Nope, that's just Connor McAnanama.
I'm not going to miss that in the playoffs.
No, as we have a false start on the draw. We're due it again. Update on the out-of-town scoreboard. PD does take a 2-1 lead over the Twin City Thunderbirds.
They're really controlling pace of play there. It's 16 shots on goal to 5 in favor of the Ice Cats. So,
ooh, Cole, hit the logo button, please. All right, sorry about that, folks. For some reason, the Watertown feed went down for us. We're working to get that back up here momentarily.
it's back, Brooks.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I did some quick technical fix. You know me, technical whiz over here.
All right, just making sure it's still up. Yeah, it is. Okay. All right, DeRazio will throw it down low into the corner. Not going to miss the remote broadcast in the postseason.
Nope, nope, nope.
Black Bears looking for more with possession. Romaker's up top. Had the puck fumble on him. As this one will go back up ahead to Bondarenko. Over far side, Jansen's got a step. His wrist shot, blockered away by McCallop. Goes over to the far side wall. Grant Mentis is waiting on it, but he just has to drop it back. Quick re-entry for Bondarenko and company. Flips his hips, and a pass off the wall intended for Stubbs. Goes around the cage. He's knocked down. No call on the play, and we will continue at 5-on-5. DeRazio goes for the steal, misses, and Grant Mentis comes away 2-on-1. Grant Mentis fires, blockered away, rebound knocked away by McAnanamaw.
What a save. C-Mac gave his body for that one.
Now Stubbs back the other way. He's onside. Bondarenko shaving up ice. Gets stood up in between the hashes. DeRazio cutting in. He's running out of real estate as he's knocked away off the puck. Jansen and Bondarenko, though, applying some pressure on the forecheck. Stubbs carries to the middle. Gives it for York, skating into the play. Just tipped wide by Bondarenko. Wolves now counter back with another steal. Dumped in by Henning. Goes to the far side. York pushes it up the wall. And a nice touch pass lead from Shankar. Emery's with them, so is Hohen. Emery to the middle. Back to Shankar. Across the paint. And nobody in a white jersey able to catch up to that one. Grant Mentis back the other way, 1-on-1. Hammers a slap shot that's kicked away by McAnanamaw. And that one actually shaking his glove. That might have caught him in the bottom of the padding.
Oh, that was always the worst when you know, as a guy who played baseball growing up too, you catch something right there. It hurt for a while. It was a stinger.
Shankar's redirect does go wide. Emery still in front along with Mason Hohen. Wolves try to get the puck out. They do. Could be another 2-on-1, but a Wolf lost the edge. Thought maybe there would have been a penalty on the play, but the referee said it'll play on. Back over the far side. Emery cuts in. Here, fire and score. There's Cole's favorite player, Emerson Emery, lighting the lamp, and it's 5-1 Black Bears in the second period.
Well, at least he can score. It's better than he can act. But what a goal by E that time, just crashing the net. And Emery, he just keeps climbing up that career high. After last season, he's done a real nice job this season of slotting into a couple different roles, whether that's 10th forward, third line, second line. But Emerson Emery gets himself on the board here and extends that lead to 5-1.
Time of the goal, 13 minutes. 47 seconds. Emerson Emery gets his 4th of the year, and the third line gets rewarded. Second goal of the frame for the Black Bears as well. Steffen looking for more. Black Bears trying to get to 6. As Watertown able to get the clear. Weber's in a skate race. He's going to get there first. As this one gets spun around off the back side of the cage. That is the 28th shot of the night on goal for the Black Bears. Steffen comes across the line, back over to Sargis looking for more, and his stick exploded on him. He heads immediately over to the bench. Aiden Burchard's going to give him a new twig. And that shot still made it on goal, even though the stick exploded. McCallop had to kick that one out. Far side, and low, reversing it down low. Weber's there, as the puck never made it down low to Newman. Teams fighting for control in that far corner just outside the trapezoid. And the Black Bears are able to push it out through the neutral zone. Sargis gets past his defender Powers, a little toe drag move as he's stripped of the puck. Wolves finally able to get this one out Mousegoff gives it right back to the Black Bears, but Shevers is able to get it up ahead to Grant Mentis. Mousegoff lost his edge, and Binghamton comes back the other way. Sirota with Steffen. They got some speed. They're onside, but Sirota has the pass too far in front of him. Not going to be able to catch up to it. Broken up by the Black Bears. Romakers leaves for Bondarenko far side. Top of the circles, Bondo over to Romakers. A one-timer, hammered wide. 4:20 left to go here in the second period. Stubbs and Jansen backtracking as Mousegoff comes in by himself. Gets double-teamed down low. And now the Black Bears trying to sprawl to get their position back. It pinballs around up to the top of the point. And it'll go into the neutral zone where Grant Mentos was waiting for it. Stolen away by Bondarenko. Far side to Jansen. Stubbs joins the fun. Sent across, nobody there. Back over to CJ. Her leave it for DeRazio as it goes down low. Just outside the trapezoid. It actually hit a piece of broken stick. Stopped it, and then a misfire by York up top. Got to skate back. It's a 3-on-2 for the Wolves. Here they come. Grant Mentis, the trail man, back down low, trying to send it across. McAnanama is able to get his stick in the way, and he will stop play with his glove on top of it. 3:30 left to go here, second period. Back with you right after this.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears.
Welcome back in, everybody. Winding down the second period, brought to you by our friends at AAA Northway. Black Bears in control of this one. They're up 5-1. Let me tell you who got credited with the points on that last goal from Emerson Emery's fourth of the season. Goal comes at 13:47, and as it stands, Jacob Shankar, the only player with the assist.
That's a great job there from Ian Shankar that time. You take a look now as we cut back to Connor McAnanama's sprawling save near the middle of that period. What a job by him to get his body across and get in between the goal and the puck, which for a goalie, that's pretty good.
.330 left to go here in the second period. Bondarenko has taken a penalty, and we didn't see that while we were away. That's the first penalty of the period. So Black Bears are on the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill. They have Holy and York out there as defenders. Steffen and Sirota are the forwards. So giving some young guys some special team time as well. Never know who you're going to need in the playoffs. Power play for the Wolves as they try to find a shot on goal. They get spun around, and the Black Bears are going to be able to clear this one all the way down the ice with 3 minutes left here in the frame.
Have to wait and see. Did we see what the call on Yvonne was?
It was unsportsmanlike conduct at 16:31. Chichu Lathan, shorthanded, fires a wrist shot, flipping the ice, and McAuliffe will make the save, but he has to hang on.
Good job by the Black Bears, just taking it to him. Best penalty kills find a way to keep the puck away from their goalie and out of the zone, so taking it to the Wolves on the penalty kill, always a positive outcome.
And I wonder if our correspondent, Derek, can give us an update on if he saw what happened there. Derek's one of the guys who actually will have the game pulled up on his phone at the game, on the road, not at home. He doesn't care. He doesn't care about us when we're on home ice.
He does always seem to know when we're talking about him.
Weirdly, he does. Lathan able to get to a loose puck, and here send that one back down. 50 seconds left to go in the Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill for the Black Bears. 2:15 left to go here in the frame. 40 seconds on the power play. Grant Mentis is over the line for the Wolves. Now knock the stick out of Stubbs' hand. He looks to be able to pick it up, that it's still intact in one piece. You know, the Black Bears are going to not be afraid to go short-handed, especially when they have Jansen and Stubbs out there as forwards. Holy and York still out there as defenders. Actually, they've gone off and come back on, as this puck will come back out into the neutral zone. 10 seconds left to go on the power play for the Wolves. And a final push is going to be irrelevant for the home team, as they have gone off for a line change, as the Black Bears have killed off another Watertown power play. They come back over the line. Wolves now 0 for 5. Stubbs tied up in the corner, trying to push the puck up the wall. Bondarenko tries to make a flyby move and pick it out of the corner, but instead, Durazio comes away with the intercept, a stretch pass looking for Sirota. No icing. McCallum came out of his net to play it, and then a misplay by the netminder. Didn't move it as much as he wanted to, as the Wolves try to get this puck out of their own end. They get it up to the red line, but no further. Jansen and Bondarenko come across together. Durazio calling for it back up top. You see him walking the line as his wrist shot is tracked by McCallum, and he will freeze it with 48 seconds left to go in the period.
Durazio controls that blue line, does a good job walking it, manning it, and knows how to get that shot off from there through traffic, and knows when he can hit bodies on the way to try to deflect pucks. So he does a real good job of manning that top of the zone.
Offensive zone draw for the Black Bears. Garrett Sargis, Kyle Steffen, Zach Sirota up front right now. Facing off against Enlow in the circle. And Enlow wins it back cleanly to Henning. But Chichu, great anticipation, reads the play, creates an extra possession for the Black Bears. And Sargis tried to get his second right on the doorstep. Great hustle play by Chichu right there to really create that scoring chance. Now Henning tries to muscle his way to the front of the net. McAnanima steers it aside. A couple of bodies collide behind the play, but Sirota's looking it forward with his eyes up front. Back over to the Rat from Sargis, just off his stick as it goes wide. 15 seconds left to go. Stolen away by Sargis. Puts on a pirouette at the top of the zone. Stays in play. 7 seconds left to go in the frame. Black Bears going to try to throw this one towards the net. 3 seconds left to go. It's behind the cage, and that is the end of the second period. Black Bears lead 5-1 on the road for the final time against the Watertown Wolves. We're going to take a timeout, come back, Excite Motorsports Intermission Report, where I have the MBT Bank stats, a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and also we will answer questions from the YouTube chat once again. We're back with you folks right after this. Binghamton in control up in the North Country here tonight.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds, or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Welcome back in, everybody. Another edition of the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse, ride, and buy. Free next-day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Taking a look at the NBT Bank stats once again. Watertown outshoots the Black Bears in the second period. In the second frame alone, 17 shots for the Wolves, 14 for the Black Bears. Game total tied at 32.
It's interesting. We don't see many tied shots on goal. It's just such a stat that just keeps ticking away real randomly. So to have two teams tied heading into the third is pretty interesting. However, not tied where it matters most.
Garrett Sargis and Emerson Emery get goals in the middle frame. Both come at even strength, and in fact, all 5 goals for the Black Bears have come at even strength. The Watertown goal back in the first period was shorthanded. Watertown 0 for 5 on the man advantage tonight. Binghamton took 1 penalty in the frame. Watertown did not. Binghamton is still 0 for 3. So our score 5-1 after 2 periods of play. Black Bears lead by 4. We're going to take a timeout, come back, update you on what's going on across the FPHL with an in-depth look at the out-of-town scoreboard. So stick around. Back with you right after this.
Open 7 days a week with urgent care appointments on Saturday and Sunday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Roman Acres Veterinary Hospital in Green is Bingo's first thought when he injures himself on the ice. Our dedicated doctors and staff worked with Bingo to get him back out to visiting with his fans. Turns out Bingo isn't quite ready for the pros just yet. On his way out, he got to say hi to his fellow Black Bears here for their wellness appointments. Give us a call at 607-656-4285 to have your pet seen today.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's.
Clean Hamper is a locally owned and operated laundry washing service in Binghamton, servicing the entire Broome County area. Our services include washing and folding, specialty cleaning of larger items, stain and spot removal, hang drying, and ironing services. Our customers can drop their laundry off at our facility and then pick it back up when it's convenient for them. Or our drivers can pick the laundry up at your doorstep and deliver right back to you. We have a team of laundry care specialists that are ready to provide a clean, fast, and professional service. It's our mission to provide quality, convenient, and trustworthy laundry washing services to our Binghamton customers and community. Let us take the burden of laundry off your to-do list. Give us a call today.
Elevate your game with Serponautics Hot Wax, the official wax of the Binghamton Black Bears.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot spring spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Unbeatable reliability and speed. Restore trust in your internet with Greenlight Networks. From family movie night, to work from home days, to staying secure, or everything all at once, you'll always be connected so you can stay connected. Experience 100% fiber internet from Greenlight. Unmatched performance on every device. Backed by local service you can trust. Greenlight is in your area. Get started today. Visit greenlightnetworks.com/connect.
Hey Black Bears fans, fuel up with Bagels and Cream in Delhi, family owned and operated for 25 years, proudly serving Delaware County and the Southern Tier. Bite into fresh hand-rolled bagels, hot breakfast sandwiches, and rich coffee. And eat the bagels the players choose on game day. Open early with breakfast and lunch favorites. Grab a dozen for the crew and taste the hometown difference at Bagels and Cream in Delhi. Let's go Black Bears!
When you care about something, you take care to protect it. The family that depends on you and the future you're planning for them.
You'll have your own college stories too someday.
With sound advice, smart strategies, and a broad variety of life insurance options, Security Mutual can help provide for the people you care about and also help you reach your financial goals.
It's a sound plan. The time to start thinking about college.
And retirement is now.
Security Mutual Life, the company that cares.
Ideal Bowling Center, located at 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, has 38 amazing lanes of bowling, large video screens, and automatic scoring. But that's not all. Ideal Bowling Center has a newly remodeled bar with 6 televisions, billiards, darts, and quick draw to entertain you. Don't forget about Ideal Bowling Center's snack counter for your appetite and a pro shop for all your bowling needs. Ideal Bowling Center, 119 Jennings Street in Endicott, or call 607-748-3546.
Rediscover your glow at Tanfastic Sun Tan Center, where wellness meets radiance. We offer red light therapy to boost collagen, speed up cell turnover, and help athletes recover faster with relief for joints, circulation, and muscle relaxation. Keep your glow year-round with our tanning beds or build a safe summer base so you don't burn in the sun. Looking for instant color? Try our spray tan. It's half off every Thursday. Plus, explore our wide variety of lotions tailored for every skin type. And yes, Tanfastic is Black Bear approved.
Welcome back in, everybody. Excite Motorsports Intermission Report, browse, ride, and buy. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Time to take an in-depth look at the out-of-town scoreboard. PD and Twin City are tied at 2 now, with 90 seconds left to go in the second period. Remember, they had a long delay due to ice and Zamboni issues between the first and the second period. Let's start with the Danbury-Port Huron game. That game's tied at 2. That's in Danbury. And they started at 7 o'clock, so that game might be going to overtime. We'll see if we can flip over to...
Are you forgetting something?
That game. Yes, go ahead.
That game's definitely still in its third period.
Correct. Might be headed for overtime.
Yeah, but it's definitely at the beginning of... Yeah, but...
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Hall of Fame.
Click. That
All
game's
right.
probably just starting its third period.
You know what? That's fair. Good call.
Yep.
Way to keep me honest there. All right. Indiana leads the Athens Rock Lobsters 4-2. That game also in the third period, and that one is probably on schedule.
At least someone is tonight.
Monroe leads Columbus 3-1. Second period. Blue Ridge leads 4-0 over Biloxi. And Baton Rouge leads Topeka 4-1. It's getting late early out in Topeka. And standings could have a real big shakeup, or actually not a shakeup. Empire Division standings could be set in stone. We'll have to do the math while we're at the next commercial break and see if anything can happen tonight. I don't think it can, because Topeka still has one game in hand over Blue Ridge that they have to play next week. They're playing 3 games, while the Bobcats are only playing 2. The Bobcats are actually playing the Twin City Thunderbirds next week in a home-and-home. So if Twin City wins tonight in PD, Florence, South Carolina, they are tied for the last playoff spot in the Continental Division, when actually now is the last Empire spot, as Danbury got eliminated last night.
Who does PD play, you were saying?
PD is playing, let me look ahead.
They just scored, too.
Okay. All right, live journal. And PD plays Columbus.
So it would be in the best interest of the Twin City Thunderbirds, not just to win this game, but for Blue Ridge to win, Topeka to lose, and hope that Blue Ridge rests some guys against them, try to get some easy wins down there.
Oh, you know what? We'll see what happens. That's a look at our out-of-town scoreboard one more time. PD now leads Twin City 3-2. Baton Rouge leads Topeka 4-1. The Bobcats over the Breakers 4-0. Moccasins over River Dragons 3-1. And Indiana over Athens 4-2. That game in the third period. Also in the third, Port Huron and Danbury tied at 2. We're going to take a timeout, come back, drop your questions in the YouTube chat, and we'll pick out our favorites, answer them once again. They're looking at this goal in PD. We'll see what happens when we come back after this.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you ready to take your billiards game to a whole new level? Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop has everything you need to impress your friends and crush your opponents. American Q Sports certified coach Kim the Dragon Young is now accepting new students. From novices to pros, the Dragon helps you find your best game with in-person or online instruction available worldwide. Need help with stance, stroke, or alignment and aiming? We've got you covered. Looking for advanced cue control techniques and trick shots? No problem. Follow us on Facebook at Dragon Billiards Instruction and Instagram at Dragon Billiards Kim for free daily tips and drills, upcoming tournaments and events, as well as exciting contests and giveaways. Subscribe on Patreon for personalized video content. Visit our online pro shop for the lowest prices on the highest quality pool cues, accessories, and Dragon Billiards gear. Dragon Billiards Instruction and Pro Shop, breathing fire into your game.
Life is short. Don't get shortchanged. Get a machine with the features you want. All standard, and all at a great price. Ride without compromise. CF Moto. Experience more together.
Browse, buy, ride. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov.
Toyota Trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
Elevate the way you celebrate at Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal for a full-service experience. Our hosts will take over the details while you sit back and enjoy watching your kids make memories with their birthday guests. Members receive discounts on our biggest party packages and can enjoy VIP access to the park, including online reservations, cafe discounts, VIP check-in, the new member portal, member-only events, and more. Visit Sky Zone Binghamton Vestal, formerly known as Defy Vestal, today.
UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Parenti here with you for the Excite Motorsports Intermission Report. Browse right in by. Free next day delivery to New York and Pennsylvania. You can visit them online anytime at excitemotorsports.com. Still waiting for the guys to get back out there for the start of tonight's third period. It will be brought to you by our good friends over at Mama Bear Brand. But for right now, let's answer some questions from the YouTube chat. Let's see here. Who has a good one? What's your favorite food in the arena?
I like the pierogies they have at the test kitchen.
Okay. I've had the barbecue sandwich. I like it. A lot more barbecue sauce than like what I would put on it. But I understand it's a pulled pork sandwich in upstate New York, so I can understand where they maybe don't have the recipe. But it is really good. It's messy, and I get nervous every time that I'm going to spill it on my suit. Oh, the Pepsi they have is really good.
Yep.
Yeah, have a lot of those. So I hope that one answers the question. Let's see here. Favorite nickname from last night?
The Rat was a good one. Ramrod was a good one. I'm going to go with Ramrod.
I was going to go with the Rat. I think CC's like the funniest, just because it was so short.
Yeah.
Mason Hollins was pretty good. His was Iceman from like Top Gun, because his brother's name is Maverick. So I like that one a lot. Let's see here. Dominator, also really good.
I was hoping that Emerson Emery went with E. He went with E-Dog. I wanted just the E.
I said
great.
We should have given him no name bar on the back and like a captain's letter on the front of the jersey. We just would have given him an E.
That would have been great.
I think that would have been the best nickname that we could have had. But it was a great time last night. Specialty jerseys, they went for a lot of money. Cole, I know you came up here and wrote the recap right away, but we had a lot of high bids in the post-game auction. Zach Sorota's, I think, was the highest seller, went for $2,000.
Can't blame you. It said the Rat on the back.
And you know what? He played a great game. Scored the game-winning goal.
Yeah, technically.
Yeah, it was the second goal of the night for the Black Bears. So let's see here. What other questions do we have? Music stopped. I'm going to put some more music back on so we're just not sitting here in dead silence while we're trying to scour the internet for questions. Cole, what's your favorite Easter candy?
I like a good Twix when you get the little ones. Or
Okay.
I like the Reese's eggs. Those are my favorite.
Okay. My favorite candy of all time still is Nestle's Crunch. Funny enough, my dad loves Easter because that means the Peeps come out. Like the marshmallow birds. Tim Hill loves some Peeps.
Remember we were on the road going to Watertown like 3 years ago? And I bought the Peeps flavored Pepsi.
Oh my gosh, that was a thing.
Yeah,
did not last.
Did not last. I bought it when we were on the road like 3 or 4 years ago. I think it might have been my second trip on the road out to Watertown.
You know what? You don't mess with the original. I don't drink any Pepsi that's not just like the original. That's a great transition back to the game. Third period getting set here. It is a Mama Bear brand third period. Shop local, wear local, and proud sponsor of the Black Bears. Shop in styles made for all bodies. Visit them nearby, right outside the arena, really, like a block away, literally a block away from the Vision Veterans Memorial Arena, or online anytime at mamabearthebrand.com.
I should go walk there and come back, and we can see how much game time I miss, to show how close it is.
Yeah, but you probably get stopped on the way through looking down at your phone. You got to beeline it there.
I'll do it. I'll do it right now.
What did that text message from Dom say?
Said that I would have beaten E in that fight, that it was that obviously it was fake.
Oh, okay. Show everybody the text message real
The
quick.
game's on, Brooks.
Okay, yeah, funny how that happens, huh? All right, back to the action here. Period number 3 is officially underway as the Black Bears look to skate this one across the finish line. They have a 4-goal lead over their New York rivals in the Watertown Wolves. McAnanama sees a puck bounce around the boards and all the way back out into the neutral zone. Shots on goal are tied up at 32-32. Backhander for Weber, never got across, but Steffen settles it down, but does throw it well wide of the target. Back up top for Sirota, spinning around some traffic, top of the circles, now nearing the blue line, finds his good friend in Dan Weber. Weber shoots it off the wall for the men behind the net to chase after it. A minute gone here in the third period. Steffen knocked down, but gets right back up. Referees say to play on. Only had one penalty called in the second period, as this one gets poked out to the far side. Newman spinning around, trying to find someone to pass it to. Enlow not able to corral it, and Sirota goes around a couple of defenders in his own end and will carry up through the center ice circle. There is a collision at that center ice circle, as Sirota, peppered a little bit by Enlow, still able to get the puck deep, but Black Bears not able to maintain any offensive zone time right there. McAnanama reversing it back around. Bondarenko has to jump up because the pass was soft. Stolen away. Hall shot. Tries to go short side on McAnanama, but he blockers that one away. Bondarenko, a touch pass for Stubbs through his own end. Puts it far side for Jansen. Over the blue line they come. 3-on-3. Bondarenko across. A shot from DeRazio goes high. Puck stays in play though. Bondarenko back across the ice for Stubbs. Here cut right back to the net. A long distance give and go. Comes up empty-handed. Romikers, though, has it up top, and his drive is caught by McCallop, and we get a stoppage.
McCallop's going to have to be strong in this period to give his team even a glimpse of a chance. 4-goal deficit is a tough one to come back from, but it's not impossible, especially by anyone in this league.
Offensive zone draw here for the Black Bears. Take a look to see if they ended up changing any of the scoring opportunities for the Black Bears, or scoring chances, I should say. As this face-off pushed at the half wall, up ahead to Shevers for the Wolves. Dressed in their third red jerseys tonight. It's played around the wall to the far side where all the Black Bears fans are congregating. Back over to Bondarenko as it takes a ride on the half wall out into the neutral zone. Grant Mentis peppered, and he loses control of the puck, but the Wolves gain it right back as they shoot it in. DeRazio not able to get it out on his first try. It goes back over to his partner tonight, Scott Romikers. And Cole, let me ask you this. What do you think of the pairing between Austin DeRazio and Scott Romikers? Those are the two defensemen who shoot the puck the most as Watertown ices the puck.
Yeah, but I think they shoot the puck in very different ways. I think Scotty's more of the booming shot, the booming slap shot, booming wrister from the point, and DeRazio is crafty and gets himself into good shooting lanes. So I think that they kind of pair with each other well as two different shots coming from the blue line.
False start on Hohen, so they will reset and do it again. Update for you on the out-of-town scoreboard. Rock Lobsters pull within one of the Sentinels. They have 1:45 left to go in their game. The net is empty for the Rock Lobsters on their Star Wars night. Wolves win the draw. Shevers tries to pull the puck out of the zone. And it does get past the blue line where Emery, the latest goal scorer in this contest, will just fire it right back in. What do you think of the third line tonight as well?
I think they've played really well. I think it's a three guys that get shifted around quite a bit, and I think Emery and Shankar both had really good games on that third line tonight.
Owen down low, and we'll send it back up top for Holy. Left-handed defenseman slaps it down the wall as Shevers and Emery collide with each other just on the outside of the circle. Swain spinning around some traffic, starting and stopping down low. And this one finally knocked away by the Wolves. Grant Mentis tries to chip it out. He's successful, and it'll come right back up to the offensive blue line. Here comes Hohen in the Black Bears. In front for Emery, looking for his second of the night. McCallop was ready on the short side. Nifty little play there from Mason Hohen to feather one ahead to Emerson Emery. Binghamton peppering the Watertown defenders. Barely getting the puck out. Lathan in a skate race. Not going to be icing, so he just slaps it around the wall. Not out. Benchik carries back in. Backhander kicked away by McAnanamaw. This one back out into the neutral zone. Comes all the way back out. And down to McCallop. 4.5 gone here in the third period. Ooh, Cam Cervoni just sent in a question. Maybe we'll answer it when we come back from this next commercial. Normally we don't allow questions anymore while the game's on, but for CC, I think we can make an exception, right, Cole?
I don't know, man. I don't like him that much.
Oh, he didn't help you out in that video, I will say that. Sirota on the backhander, 5-hole and scores. Zach Sirota, second of the night. As the Rat continues to light the lamp at the end of the season.
That's just a good job there by Sirota to follow with the play. He's been electric since returning to the Black Bears a couple weeks ago. Take another look here. McCallum just can't handle the rebound. Sirota gets it to his backhand and extends it out to 6-1.
Time of the goal, 5 minutes and 4 seconds. Zach Sirota's second of the night. And it is a 5-goal lead here for the Black Bears.
What did CC say?
I said we would talk about it when we come back from commercial.
All right.
Romickers up ahead, gets past Jansen, and just thrown right back in by the Wolves. Less than 15 left to go on the final home game of the season for Watertown. Trying to send the fans out of the municipal arena with something to cheer about. Romickers up ahead to Durazio. Gains the red line, goes cross ice, intended for Stubbs. That would have been offside. And this is icing against Watertown. And we will take a media timeout. Come back, hear from CC when we get back right after this. Black Bears lead 6-1.
Excite Motorsports has one of the largest and best selections of off-road vehicles in the Northeast. And right now, the showroom is filled with a great selection of motorcycles from CF Moto. If you're ready to live life on two wheels, now is the time to shop with great deals and amazing rebates. Ride without compromise with CF Moto's affordable selection of bikes in stock and ready to go. The fun starts here at Excite Motorsports, your premier power sports dealer.
Are you compassionate and interested in providing care to people with developmental disabilities? Check out a New York State Career with Broom OPWDD. Enjoy great benefits such as job security, health insurance, retirement plan, paid time off, opportunities for advancement, and so much more. Positions as direct support professionals in the community or at a secure facility might be exactly the change of pace that you're looking for. For more information, call 607-240-4786 or go online to www.opwdd.ny.gov. Join the Black Bears for their final home game of the regular season next Saturday, April 11th at 7 p.m. as they take on the Danbury Hat Tricks. Join us for a special pregame ceremony where we give team awards for the first time ever. Tickets are limited and it's a game that you won't want to miss. Get your tickets now at BinghamtonBlackBears.com.
Attention fans, looking sharp is a power play. Studio 11 Barbershop, located in Endicott, New York, is your go-to for fresh fades, sharp cuts, and all-star style. Visit our website or call the number below to book, or simply just walk in. Studio 11 Barbershop, where champions get their cut.
Are you looking to...
Welcome back in, everybody. Black Bears on top, 6-1. Cole, I know we got an update on the out-of-town scoreboard. What's going on down south in Georgia?
Fiery ending there, but the Indiana Sentinels are going to walk away with 3 points against the Athens Rock Lobsters as they walk away with a 4-3 victory in Athens, Georgia. And bit of a crazy ending there.
Yeah, post-game brawl. One-timing bid from Jansen as we resume play. Just comes up short on the far side. I think that ran the outside of the iron. Unfortunately, with the no natural sound, not able to figure out if that went off the outside of the cage or if it hit the heavy iron. That one's dumped in by Hall. One hopped into the mid of Macananama, and here just frees it with 13:26 left to go.
All right, now what did Cervoni say?
All right, yeah. Cam Cervoni wrote into the show and said, question for the broadcast, who would be a better fighter on the ice, Brooks or Cole?
I feel like you'd be scrappier, but I'd get some more power fights. I think we both could take CC, though, after what I saw last night.
I do not agree with that statement. I do think that I have better balance than you on the ice, so I think I would do a better job. But we are in 2 different weight classes, so that is that does have something to do with it.
Yeah, you're right. I don't think we both could take CC. I could take him. I don't know about you.
I don't think you could stand up on your skates.
Oh, I could take him.
Okay, well, thank you, CC, for writing in. Thank you for listening.
I could feel my phone buzzing. He's definitely saying something right now.
Emery ahead to Shankar as the third line's back out there. Shankar ahead to Hohen looking for his first as a Black Bear. The redirect never made it to the front of the cage, ends up going wide. Now Shevers far side has it poked out back into the neutral zone. As Grant Mentis is offside, he can't touch the puck. This one will come back as Lathan skates up. Right through Broadway, down goes Chichu. Middle of the ice. Nobody stepped to Chichu. He scored in Watertown. You'd think that they remember that.
Scored quite a few times. Got himself on the score sheet.
Yeah, but his first goal was up in Watertown. Last game for Connor Macananama with the Black Bears before he was put on the inactive list was also in Watertown.
Oh, don't look now, but Topeka's making a run at it against Baton Rouge here. 5-4, the Zydeco lead.
Oh, they still have a whole period to play, too.
Yeah, they must have had Hall of Fame night, too. Or they were watching the Danbury one.
Oh, big shout-out to Josh Williams and Trevor Bertenziano directing both the video board and the game promotion last night for the Hall of Fame and 5th anniversary. It was a long ceremony, but it was a great one.
I didn't feel long. Ours I think, was great. It felt nice and perfectly paced and got to celebrate 2 very deserving former Binghamton ice hockey players. You know, one played in Binghamton, one coming from Binghamton, and I think both guys got their proper flowers and got what they deserved.
Big congratulations to Derek Wood and Jerry D'Amigo, who were inducted last night as the class of 2026 into the Binghamton Hockey Hall of Fame. Got a lot of people talking about who's going to be the first member of the Black Bears organization to be inducted. Talked with a couple of fans post-game about that, and I'll keep those answers off the air for right now, but I actually had a couple of different ones. I heard about 3 names. You know what? That is one I did not hear, but I'm glad you did mention it.
Topeka just tied the game, by the way.
Durazio fighting through traffic. He's behind his own cage. It's reversed back around the wall. 10:40 left to go here in the Mama Bear brand third period. Hall fires. Stand-up save made by Macananama if he got a piece of it. As this one will come back behind the cage. Romakers with a little shoulder fake to create some separation from Newman. 10:20 left to go. Romakers just ragging the puck, letting the forwards change. Fake the handoff to Bondarenko, and then a stretch pass right through the middle. Stubbs over to Bondarenko. It's got some step, comes in through the blue paint, draws a penalty, but McCalb able to make the save.
Great save that time by McCall, but the Black Bears going back to that power play that is looking to get going here. Would be a great opportunity for them to get the first one on the board.
Oh, Trevor said we would lose a fight against each other. I don't think that really makes sense. Somebody has to win the fight.
We might lose against each other, but we'd both beat Trevor.
Then Alex says spicy mayo. I don't really get that one. That one's probably over my head. Didn't make sense. Black Bears are going to the power play for the first time since the first period, Cole. Here, take a look at this. Oh, nope, the replay's gone. Can't even talk about it. So a Meyer security power play once again for the Black Bears. Romaker skates in as his wrist shot gets deflected, and it'll come all the way back out into Black Bears ice, and McAnanama sets it up on a tee. Second unit will start as Stefan comes over the blue line, but the team offside at the line.
Yeah, that'll take us to immediate timeout, but the Black Bears going to have a chance here at that power play goal they've been looking for. Really the only thing they don't have tonight.
All right, 6-1, Black Bears lead. Back with you after this.
Toyota trucks. Let's go places.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
Dude, I just got a new hot spring spa.
Carlisle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Come see how we make every day better by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What happened to you today? You're shredding it.
Hot spring spas, baby.
All right, welcome back in, everybody. While we were away, we were putting on another game to check on the out-of-town scoreboard.
TV's had some work today.
It has, and Danbury on their Hall of Fame night defeats Port Huron 4-3.
How come they always do the Trasher jerseys? There were other teams that played there.
Yeah, but that draws a lot of support.
I'm just saying. I mean, we changed it up. We had, I'm going to put the game back here, but we had the Icemen, we had the Whalers, we had a Dusters one year. They always do the same thing. I'd like to see like a Mad Hatters night or a Whaler night like we had.
Well, too bad.
So sad.
Under 10 minutes left to go. Meyer security power play once again for the Binghamton Black Bears. They got a minute 20 to work with. First unit after the TV timeout comes back onto the ice. Scott Romaker's over to Kyle Steffen. Actually, I should say a hodgepodge of the first unit. Sirota looking for the hat trick. It does go wide. Back over to Kyle Steffen. Scott Romaker's now. Up top for Steffen, down low for Sirota. Skate to stick, cuts to the front of the net. It's underneath the defender, and the whistle is inadvertently blown.
McCallum just holding on here, like you said, inadvertently blown. Gets a chance to breathe. A good job there in front by Sirota. Him and Sargis have done a real nice job playing together today. I wonder if Coach Sherwood may look to those two in the playoffs together.
Offensive draw once again. Swain, Bondarenko, Stubbs, and Jansen come out with Austin DeRazio following the stoppage. It's one back cleanly to DeRazio as Binghamton looks to get set back up. Stubbs on the far side sends it right in down low against, or for Nick Swain, I should say. Take a look at it from behind the net from McCallum's point of view. Stubbs trying to skate in, a little toe drag shot. Gets deflected by Swain. Fights for it in the corner as Bondarenko tries to pick the loose puck out of the corner. Stubbs holds it in, keeps the play alive, and just fluttered down low. Bondarenko to the top of the circle where Stubbs was calling for it. DeRazio over to Jansen, in tight for Swain. They whack at it. It's still loose. Swain gives it up for Stubbs. Back in towards the middle, but broken up by the Wolves as Dustin Henning able to get the puck out. Short-handed, here he comes. Power move to the front of the net. Rolls off his stick. And the Black Bears dodge, giving up another short-handed goal tonight. Bondarenko and company come back into the offensive zone. However, they're offside at the line.
Just drawn offside there, like you said. Power play's had its chances, just unable to get one over the line. we have a penalty coming up here against the Black Bears? I think we do.
We do. It's Ivan Bondarenko. It's another unsportsmanlike conduct penalty against Ivan. Time of the penalty is 12 minutes and 4 seconds. So, Binghamton 0 for 4 now on the man advantage as we will have a 5-on-5 power, excuse me, we will have a 4-on-4 for a split second. And now Zach Sirota dropping it back. Watertown will go on the power play. And they now start it with 1:45. Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill for the Black Bears. Grant Mentis from the referee's area sends it around the wall. Holy gets there first, but not able to chip it past Reeder. Grant Mentis fires a one-timer. About even with the face-off dot. Goes wide and tight. Backhander between the legs from Hall, denied by McInanamaw. Minute 20 left to go on the power play. Black Bears get the steal. York is going to join the rush with Kyle Steffen. 3-on-2. Sirota's the trail man. He's looking for the hat trick. Got his hands free, but his stick explodes. And I believe it was helped on the way through.
I believe they're going to call a slash here. That stick, he had a chance. It just seemed like it came down, did the Watertown defender. And I think that's going to buy 2 minutes in the box and kill off the rest of this Northeastern Striping Corporation penalty kill.
So Watertown goes 0 for 6 on the night.
It's Darian Benchik.
First penalty against Darian tonight. And slashing. Truth be told, I didn't see that as a slash. I kind of saw as he stuck his stick out and Sirota just stepped into it. Well, the Black Bears will take it any way that they can get it right now. It's 12:55, time of the infraction against Darian Benchik, the former Black Bear. And we will go to 4-on-4 for 1:05 seconds, and then an abbreviated power play for the Black Bears. Stubbs now coming over the line. His wrist shot into the body of McCallop is melted down by the Watertown netminder. And now there's some rough stuff going on after the play. Grant Mentis at the bottom of a pile. I think that's... Let's see here. Is that Garrett? I think that's Garrett Sargis. In the middle of it all. So the linesman separate the two sides as Sargis gets escorted to the penalty box.
A little more fun before we go, right?
Why not? Last time you're at the Municipal Arena.
For the season. I gotta say, bro, it's been a pretty fun night for us too. I mean, switching between all the different games here on the TV while we have this game going on, I feel like it feels, you know, midst of a playoff push like we are, and it's really, you know, the fun time of year.
So you see Mac Jansen, Dan Weber waiting at the penalty box door as they bring Sargis some equipment. Let's see here how they want to distribute this one out. Cole, what do you think about the assistant captains for tonight? How do you think they've done?
Well, put up five or six goals. 6 goals compared to one. I meant to say a 5-goal lead. I would say they've done a pretty darn good job at leading this team to a pretty good effort. They're looking to get 3 more points, have a 6-point weekend, and I'm sure there'll be some fun to be had in the locker room talking about how these guys, if this game ends the way it looks like it's going to, are perfect as letter bearers, and I'm sure they'll give a little grief to the other guys, but you got to look at one of those guys right now in Mac Jansen as he just talks it over with the officials about what's going to happen here between MGM and Garrett Sargis. So Grant Mentis, Garrett Sargis. Both guys sitting down here. You get a good look at the benches. Final game of the season here in the Municipal Ice Arena. They say they're going to Port Huron, I believe, next week. I have to double check that exactly. But the Wolves giving their fans one more game to cheer for. Sure, the little rough stuff is giving them one more bit of energy while they try to tick down these last 7 minutes or so. We'll have to wait and see here how this all gets distributed.
PD and Twin City back for the third period. Ice Cats lead the Thunderbirds 3-2. Their shots on goal heavily favor the Ice Cats 27-9. Well, it looks like we're finally ready to resume play here in Watertown. Gonna take a look at the trying to find that live stats. They announced on the Watertown feed a 5-minute major to Grant Mentis.
I think they called it a fighting major.
So Black Bears are up 4-on-3 for 55 seconds. So they're going to be on the power play even longer. Okay. Here we go. They have roughing against Sargis. So Sargis gets 2 for roughing. Grant Mentis got 5 for fighting. That's a weird scenario. You don't see that every day. But hey, the Black Bears are on the man advantage. Stubbs, skate to stick, fires in tight, and Swain will score. It's a power play goal for the Black Bears, 4-on-3. And now they finally have a special teams goal tonight. Nick Swain cashes in on the slap pass from CJ Stubbs, who gets back on the score sheet now at 96 points on the year.
Oh, he's getting closer and closer. Just a good feed by Stubbs. A lot of open ice with only 7 guys on it. And able just to hit Swain with that stick, that long stick that we always like to talk about, right in front of the pads and the callop.
You see the people do the goal dance last night? A lot, like on our side of the arena.
Yeah, they always do it.
They have a lot of people starting to do it now. It used to just
they've
be
had the
one
whole
section. Now, I think everybody, like on that side, is trying to like figure out and watch them on how to do it. It's pretty cool. It's really cool watching the people on the opposite side of the ice try to do it and time it up.
They got better moves than I do.
So the Black Bears are going to be on a 26-second 5-on-3. Or excuse me, a 26 seconds. I think I counted 4 players for Watertown. But they're going to go on a power play once again. So Binghamton officially 1 for 5. And Binghamton's just going to rag the puck for a little bit, hand it off. Guess who? Zach Sirota hunting for that hat trick. Going to skate through one defender, backhander just above the shoulder of McCallop. 4 defenders on the ice for Watertown, and the Black Bears are on a power play for the next 4 minutes, Cole.
That's going to take us close to the finish line. So good chance here with the playoffs right around the corner to get some work in on the extra man.
.5:30 left to go here. Mama Bear Brand, third period. Here comes Bondarenko. Draws the eyes of the defenders and will just play it off the wall to the far side where Scott Ramekers is waiting. Shankar, Bondarenko. As Brad Reeder able to come away with that loose puck, and he will send it all the way down to McAnanamaw. McAnanamaw allowed the second shot. He saw past him. That was Darian Benchik shorthanded early in the game. And since then, he's been a brick wall. Hasn't seen a lot of action this period.
Vintage C-Mac.
Just 2 shots allowed on goal this period by the Black Bears, playing some suffocating defense. Actually, realistically, they're playing some suffocating offense, just not really having to play a lot of defense.
That forecheck we talked about as well has been sensational again tonight.
Bondarenko trying to send it across for Nick Swain. Scored the latest goal. It was on the power play for the Black Bears. Ramekers through traffic. Tipped wide by Shankar. Some third-line guys getting some power play time here late in Watertown. 2:30 left to go on the man advantage. Bondo has it. Here, drop it back for Swain. Far side for Steffen. The right-handed player shoots and scores. Kyle Steffen moving downhill on his forehand. goes top shelf. It's another power play goal for the Black Bears. Their second of the night. Kyle Steffen lights the lamp, and Binghamton converts the 2-point conversion as they have 8 tonight up in the North Country.
Second straight power play goal. Let's take a look here. Is far side for Kyle Steffen. Just picks a corner, puts it near that sock drawer, and that wasn't all she wrote before. It's certainly all she wrote now.
2:25 left to go on the power play. Not the game. That's 4:16. Coachman's going to take the face off.
It's been fun to watch Justin Coachman back out there again. I'm not going to lie.
It's good to see him. You know, he's been the heart and the face of that franchise for forever. Benchik shorthanded again, sending it across. Man crashing the net far side. Well, that one comes up empty-handed. That was Vara. As Stubbs fires, bounces up into the air. Pinball's around. McCallum tries to locate it. Now Binghamton still looking for some pressure as it goes back over to CJ Stubbs. Or set it up on a tee. It's set up top. Sargis calling for it out wide. D'Orazio trying to locate him. He's looking right at him. Instead, passes it back towards the middle for Stubbs. Down low, slapped on by Sargis. McCallum gets a piece of it. And the Black Bears trying to get their spacing situated once again. That will go through the legs of Stubbs and back out into the neutral zone. They touch it right back up over the line. They're good to enter. Coachman knocks a pass down. And this one held in by the Black Bears. D'Orazio at the top of the circles. Over to Stubbs trying to redirect it and then takes a hit on the follow-through. As this one's going to bounce all the way down. McAnanama is going to come out to play it. And here, just play it far side. And we get a stoppage. They're going to say touched by a high stick. Final time out of the night. Black Bears lead 8-1. Back-to-back power play goals.
Freshen up your morning with Wendy's breakfast. Like a breakfast Baconator, or a grilled sausage burrito, or even a Honey Buddy. Ready for a fresh wake-up call? Gotta be Wendy's at participating U.S. Wendy's. UHS Sports Medicine is the exclusive sports medicine and athletic training service provider for the Binghamton Black Bears. If injuries are keeping you from playing, please call the UHS Sports Medicine hotline at 75-SPORT to be seen by a sports medicine specialist. That's 75-SPORT.
Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's Auto Sales.
We have a huge selection of vehicles and every tool available to fit everyone's credit needs. If you've been told no before,
I say no when it feels so good to say yes.
Get the vehicle you deserve.
Yes, that's awesome.
With our guaranteed credit approval program, which can easily be filled out online at jeffkais.com.
Jeff Kai's Auto Sales, Appalachian. Go with the winner, Jeff Kai's.
Welcome back in, everybody. Got another player listening in tonight, Dan Stone.
Happy birthday, Dan.
Yeah, absolutely. Big happy birthday to the Calgary native, assistant captain for the Black Bears.
What's he, 23?
I do not think he's 23.
22?
I think you're going in the wrong direction.
Oh, 24?
I think we got a couple more numbers to get to, but you know what? Game's back on. So we're transition back over here. That puck was touched with a high stick before. So that's a stoppage right off the draw. Newman has a short-handed shot that's caught by McAnanama.
I feel like a lot of people are born in April on this team. You, me, you're the second. I'm the 22nd. Dan Stone, the 4th. Coach Sherwood, the 23rd. Isn't Coach Q coming up too?
I believe so. EJ has all the birthdays down because he makes the graphics for them all.
I think I'm even missing someone too.
Black Bears come back across the line. They say they're good to enter. As this one will come back out. It is almost sent down the ice, but instead, Swain and company have it right back up. 30 seconds left to go in the major penalty to Grant Mentis. Romiker skates in and scores. That's cloud 9 for the Black Bears. Scott Romiker's on the power play. Call it 3 for 7. And Scotty's got himself a power play goal as he continues on his career high season.
He's had a real nice season, and that's an understatement there. Scotty's been one of the most underrated players probably in the entire league, making the transition full-time to the blue line, and he's really done quite a nice job there.
Binghamton's still on the power play, too. Got a little bit of time left, 26 seconds. Weber up ahead over the blue line. And Black Bears looking to see if they're going to get some ice cream coming home tonight. I think that's the last thing they're trying to check off the list tonight.
They need 10 for that?
Coach Q said if they get 10, they get ice cream. Weber fires, kicked away by McCallop. And held in, though, by Weber at the line. Over to Shankar. Third line still firing. Emery whacking at it. So is Hohen. Bounces over to the corner. A minute 40 left to play. 49 shots on goal for the Black Bears. 37 for the Wolves. Come back in over the red line as Benchik just dumps it in. Goes off for a line change. Shankar back over the offensive blue line. And his high-rising wrist shot off the shoulder of McCallop. And I don't think that felt good at all. Collarbone area, not a great place to take a puck. Minute 15 left to go is Hohen, Shankar try to work a two-man game as some bodies collide. And we'll go back around the Watertown net. And out come the Wolves far side. They're bobbing and weaving down low, trying to stuff one in past McAnanama, kicked away by C-Mac. Rebounds available, add a couple of more saves for good measure tonight for McAnanama's return. And he will stop play with 50 seconds left to go.
Oh, I think someone's trying to be a hero. Who's going to get that 10th goal and send everyone for some ice cream? But you could also be content with just running these last 50 seconds off and hoping Coach Q has a change of heart.
I think he's a stickler for the rules.
I think so, too. I don't know if they're getting ice cream without another goal.
Black Bears win the face-off, and it's pushed up to their blue line. Sirota and company come across. Linesman says they're good. They continue to play on. 35 seconds left. Here come the Wolves. Could be their final offensive shift of the season on home ice. Malgasov loses control down low as Stefan pokes it up ahead. Stolen away by Inlow. 20 seconds left to go. Wolves cut to the front of the net. Paddle down by McAnanama, and I believe Holy got there in the way anyway. Far side, here comes the chance for Sirota, cuts in on the backhand, and it's denied by McCallop. Gilbert trying to dance through traffic. McAnanama has it up on a tee. The horn sounds, and this one is over. Binghamton wins by a final score of 9-1. And the final time they travel up to the North Country here this season. Out of 17 games, Binghamton takes 16 of them.
Pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, that's around 48 points if they did them all in regulation, which they did not. So it's about 45 points they've taken from the Wolves. So a real good job for the Black Bears.
Want to say a big congratulations to Jeff Barrett. You just saw on your screen retiring after tonight's game. We wish him the best in the next stage of his life and up in the North Country. Got a lot more time for golf coming up now that he won't be calling games, and he is an avid golfer and big outdoorsman. So big congrats to Jeff on a terrific career. I've seen a lot of great days up in Watertown, and league's going to miss him. One of a kind, so we want to say a big congratulations to Jeff Barrett before we go to timeout. We're going to have a La Quinta Inn & Suites post-game show coming up after this. We're back with you to wrap this one up.
Are you kidding me? How do you do that?
A warm, relaxing soak in my hot spring spa.
Coral Isle has hot spring spas starting at $39.95. Make your next golf game your best by relaxing in a hot spring spa.
What's gotten into you?
Hot Spring Spas, baby.
Coral Isle Pools and Spas.
CryoWorks provides cryotherapy that uses nitrogen-cooled air to target specific areas of pain and inflammation. Local cryotherapy targets a specific area to deliver the same effects of the whole-body cryotherapy to that specific site. Treatments take 5 to 8 minutes, with a benefit exceeding that of hours of icing. Your Binghamton Black Bears' premier choice of cryotherapy, CryoWorks.
Welcome back in, everybody. Brooks Hill and Cole Printy here with you, trying to tie a bow and wrap this one up. Binghamton wins by a final score of 9-1. Complete domination for the Black Bears tonight, Cole. And after surrendering the first goal at the 2:25 mark of the period, way back when in the first, Binghamton never looked back.
Rattled off 9 straight. It really was another great performance for the Black Bears as they get ready to head into the playoff push. They have one more week against the Danbury Hat-Tricks, another team not destined for hockey after the season comes in. So they just need to make sure they get some work in, keep themselves hot, and make sure nobody gets hurt along the way.
Taking a look at the Rocco J. Testani Budweiser 3 stars of the game, Justin Coachman was not named the 3rd star tonight. Darian Binchik was for his shorthanded goal for the Watertown Wolves. 2nd star of the night, Zach Sirota, who ended up finishing the night with a pair of goals. And the 1st star tonight, Mac Jansen, 1 goal and 2 assists for Janney. Rounds up our Rocco J. Testani Budweiser 3 stars of the game. Crazy, because Kyle Steffen had 4 points and Mac Jansen only had 3. Steffen led the way with 1 goal, 3 assists. Jansen had a goal and 2 helpers as well. Bondarenko had the same stat line. As Black Bears really sharing the wealth tonight in terms of points. About half the skaters recorded multiple points in tonight's game. Actually, let me do the math real quick. 4 players got 2, 3 players got 3, and 1 player got 4. So that's 8 out of the 16 skaters got multiple points in tonight's contest. So that is pretty amazing. Black Bears win the season series 16-1 against the Watertown Wolves. Feel for the Wolves a little bit. They've had to deal with a lot over the last couple of months. Just really not able to sustain the same roster throughout the year. And unfortunately, Cole, we're in a days now in the FPHL where the longevity of your roster has a lot to do with the success of your team.
Yeah, and I mean, they've changed over quite a few times, and, you know, they haven't had that much success over the last few years, especially in the playoffs. I mean, I think their last playoff win is that double overtime Commissioner Cup clinching game against the Columbus River Dragons, and they just really haven't been able to get themselves on track ever since that season, and here they are once again without a chance in lifting that cup at the end of the year.
So that'll just about do it for us here tonight on the show. Kyle Steffen led the way in terms of points. He had 4 with a goal and 3 helpers. Final look at the MBT Bank stat sheet, 17 shots on goal in the 3rd period for the Black Bears. They finished with a game total of 49. And then for the Wolves, they only had 5 shots on goal in the 3rd period. They finished with 37. Connor McAnanama made 36 saves in his return into a Black Bears uniform, back in between the pipes, and after allowing the 2nd shot on goal in, he shut the door the rest of the way. Good to see C-Mac back in his real form.
Oh, accidentally muted myself there. But yeah, C-Mac looked great. He always does when he comes back and has those bounce back games. And I wouldn't say technically a bounce back, but bouncing back in a Binghamton uniform. So great to see C-Mac back out there and doing C-Mac things.
McAnanama picks up his 13th win of the season, and the Black Bears pick up another 3 points. Not that they need them anymore because they already clinched the number 1 overall seed, but Binghamton wants to continue to track more wins than losses going into the postseason. And now there's just 1 more week left against the Danbury Hat-Tricks, who won tonight in overtime against Port Huron. Friday night on the road in Danbury, and then Saturday at home for the final regular season game.
And that's all she wrote for the first 56, and then all of a sudden the next games become a lot more intense and a lot more serious. And the Black Bears have been there, they've done that, and they're looking to create that word that starts with a D in the Fed.
Took me a second to think about the word that you were coming up with. But I got your point. Friendly reminder, next Saturday night's game, Fan Appreciation Night, there will be a post-game skate with the team. It's the final one of the season, so bring your skates to the arena. Best chances to get tickets, go online, Ticketmaster.com, search Binghamton Black Bears, or call the office, 607-722-7367. Extremely limited number of tickets already remain. Almost a near sellout crowd a week in advance. Thank you so much for the support all year long, and we can't wait to celebrate you, the fans, next Saturday against the Danbury Hat Tricks for the final time in the regular season. One last look on the out-of-town scoreboard tonight before we go off the air. Topeka and Baton Rouge are tied at 5. Blue Ridge leads Biloxi 7-1. Monroe on top of Columbus 4-1. Danbury defeats Port Huron in overtime 4-3. Indiana defeats Athens in regulation 4-3, and the Twin City Thunderbirds trail the PD Ice Cats 3-2 with 7 minutes left to go in the third period. For my partner tonight, Cole Parenti, EJ Worth on the socials and ones and twos, my name is Brooks Hill, signing off for everybody with the Binghamton Black Bears. We will talk to you live from Tully's on Tuesday night at 6 p.m. for the final show of the season. Tully's Vestal Parkway location. Coach Sherwood will be there, RB there, Cole will be there. Don't know if that's a selling point. But also the Black Bears guests will be there as well. So we hope to see you then. Have a good night. Happy Easter, and enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody.
Hot.
So I have us at 3 for 7. I have them at 0 for 6. Because I don't know how to continuously score the major. All right, come on, Twin City. Zach White sent it high. No, they're in regulation. 5:56. They got 6 minutes left.